Welcome back to Unseen Sports TV, and this is our live show for the final event of the day, which is the 200-meter 4x4 will be happening right now. At the moment on the track, we have the 800-meter finals, and we'll give you that information quickly. Who will be in that event? Now, let's look and see what's going on there. So far, discus is completed. The girls 100-meter hurdles finals is completed. Tashana Godfrey, Jamaica, winning that one. Marcela Gardner from Jamaica coming second. So 1-2 for Jamaica there. 13.27. 13.39 is the time there for Jamaica. So people, remember when you come onto the platform to like, subscribe, and share to Unseen Sports TV. This is the place you want to be when it comes on to track and field. You get everything. You get everything, every information here. All right. So 20 persons here already. Like up the live, subscribe, and share to Unseen Sports TV. I'm going to put the information on the screen now so you guys can see what I am talking about. You understand me? I'm going to put the information on the screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. All right. So in the 200-meter, just recapping, looking back at some of the events that went on earlier, to the final evening session of CARIFTA. People, like, subscribe, and share to Unseen Sports TV. We'll also give you some commentary from the commentators over there in Grenada as well. So we'll look at what's going on there. So discuss is completed as well. Let's see what Jamaica did in this discuss. Abigail Miles, Abel Miles, winning that one, 53.85 in the under 20 girls discus throw. Marla K. Lampard, 48.96, coming second. So Jamaica dominate there in the discus throw. The 110-meter hurdles for girls, U17, Tashana Godfrey, Marcela Garden, Jamaica, dominating there as well. Pole vault is happening now. The girls triple jump is in action. Bahamian athlete leading. Jazzy Johnson. Stefanko Henry is there, 11.51 meter. 12.19 is for Jazzy Johnson. Yes. So far, people, we're doing a good job. So people, remember again to like, subscribe, and share to Unseen Sports TV. It's easy as 1, 2, and 3 to subscribe. 68 persons here. We're not seeing the like button going up. Not good. That's not good. We need to see the like button going up. Come on. People see the like button going up. So yeah, let's now move on now. So the girls triple jump is going on at the moment. The boys shot put under 20s on. Jaden Walcott, 17.04. Jamaica Khalil Henry, 15.70. Joseph Salman, 15.42 is there as well. Won the discus. Let's see if he can carry that farm over into the shot put for the under 20 boys. Joseph Salman, record holder at champs for his school, Jamaica College, in the discus. The boys 110 has completed as well. Jamaica dominated there. So the earliest event, Jamaica dominated 1-2 mostly. Mark Daniel Allen winning that. Brandon Bennett winning that. This is the under 17 for boys. So the 800 meter just completed, people. And the St. Martin athlete took the goal over the Jamaican athlete in the boys U17 800 meter. So Grenada is buzzing, people. Baba Grenada is buzzing. Like, subscribe, and share to the content, people. Share the live with your friends. Let them know that we are here and we're giving a live watch along. 200 meter 4x4 is coming up next. Come on, people, touch the like button. Remember to comment in the comment section as well. Let me fix that quickly. People, remember to like, subscribe, and share when I come onto the platform. And remember that I cannot show the live races on the platform because I will be in pretty serious problem. Copyright infringement. They can end up get lawsuit on them as well. So we have to be careful with what they're doing. Understand? Yes. So we can't say we never tell them. The 800 meter is going on now, people. The 800 meter is going on now, and is Jamaica just got a silver medal in the 800 meter under 17 boys. The under 20 boys, girls is coming up, and boys 800 meter. Yeah, so that's what's coming up next. Remember to like, subscribe, and share platform. All right, so where we at now? So the boys 110 meter completed. So right now, people are at the 800 meters. So the boys 800 meter completed. Naja White from St. Martin winning that 1 minute 53:26. Markan Williams, Jamaica, 1 minute 53:60. He's second in that one. Kimani Newton, St. Kitts and Nevis, 1 minute 55:34. Luke Plummer, fourth from Jamaica, 1 minute 56:48. So the result is there for that one, people. So the boys U17 800 meter run. The U20 girls coming up next. For the girls 800 meter run, U17, Olivia Solomon from Guyana winning that one 2 minutes 10:76. Fast running, good timing there. Annalise Brown from Grenada 2 minutes 14.40. Aisha Wajit 82 minutes 14:96. Anika Lowe, Jamaica finishing fourth 2 minutes 16:65. Holland Shiraban from 82 minutes 16:67. And Jada Pigot, Antigua and Barbuda, 2 minutes 17:54. Jamaica comes seven again in that one. Kamaya Graham, 2 minutes 18:58. Yeah, so Jamaica in the 800 meter, not the performance we're looking for, but it is an okay one. The girls did not shine, but the boys did better than the girls. Now the 800 meter run for girls is coming up next. Yes. So I am going to try my best to give the commentators from there give you the commentary, people. So 800 meter, the girls going out. So let's look at the athletes in that race. 800 meter for girls, and we have it right here. Shina Lewis, Trinidad and Tobago. Akisha Luke, Dominican Republic. Kevin Gay Fowler, I think should learn from that 1500 meter failure and come here and stamp her class. Ania Luji, Grenada. Mystic Turks and Caicos. Dali Fairweather, Jamaica. Sharifa Chokar, Dominica. Kayla Oliver, Grenada. Ananias Keith, Barbados. Knowles, Bahamas. Simmons, Barbados. So 800 meter is on track, people. 800 meter is on track. U20 girls. 103 persons watching. Please to get the like button up to 50, 100 quickly. That's what we want, people. Get the like button up to 100. Share the live with your friends and family.
See, the stadium has filled out quite nicely on this final day of action. CARIFTA Games always colorful with the flags across the stands. You're seeing there Shine Lewis of Trinidad and Tobago. She was an under-17 medalist last year. Won bronze then, comes in with 2 minutes 13.99. Lakeisha Luke of Dominica also in the field, 2 minutes 21.00. Kevin Gay Fowler, who finished second in that 1500 meters, has run 2:07.64 this season. That's the time she comes in with. Attempted to break the high school record at Champs. Fell short though, but here might not.
Yeah, people. So gonna give the comment to the commentators over by Grenada and let them speak on what is going on. So, people, the 800 meter is on track. The 800 meter is on track. Let's go again. You can look on the screen. You see all the athletes that is in that one. Shane Lewis, Akisha Luke, Dominica Republic, Ebange Fola, Jamaica. She should be the favorite in this one, but needs to dominate the race properly. No last kick when athlete gone left here. You need to go out there with athlete and show so you can stay with them. You understand me I say? Yes, people remember to like the stream. 13 likes, 122 persons watching. 14 likes, 131 watching now. Let's get the like button up to par, people. Let's get the stream up to 200, 300 persons. Come on, share the live, people, share the live. Like, subscribe, and share to the content. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you guys are thinking. So, people, remember you can ask questions, drop your comment in the comment section. Now, the 800 meter has started, people. We'll send you back over to
Clyde, as the under 20 girls are already on the way.
under 20 girls.
Kevin Gay Fowler leads the inside batch of athletes. She goes to the front early. The Trinidadian Shine Lewis almost tripped up there. Luke of Dominica now goes to the front. That is Akisha Luke of Dominica. See the time of 2 minutes 21.00. The Jamaican pair of Kevin Gay Fowler, who now moves into second ahead of Dahlia Fairweather, the bronze medalist in the 1500 meters. Behind them is Lewis. Then behind them we have Truckard of Dominica as well. So the Dominicans looking to move forward. Lewis of Trinidad and Tobago moves into second. Ashlyn Simmons, the 1500 meters champion, starts to make her move. Just about 1:03.9 for the first 400 meters unofficially. Simmons, the 1500 meters champion, goes into the lead, and you know what can happen. She pulls alongside her teammate, Daniel Skeet. The Barbadians are in the house, and they would like to make a shot for sure. Fowler can't respond, and Simmons, as she did in the 1500 meters, is absolutely pouring it on down the backstretch. Skeet, her teammate, is there as well. Fowler has stopped. That's a massive surprise. One of the biggest challenges to Simmons is out of the race. The Barbadians are going 1-2. Cheyenne Lewis of Trinidad and Tobago in third. Look at this run here. She has a glance to her left, Ashlyn Simmons. She's looking for the double gold. Simmons of Barbados. All of Barbados here jumping for joy as the Barbadians are set to go 1-2. It's Ashlyn Simmons of Barbados She'll add the 1500 meters. Well, the 800 meters go to her 1500 meters. Skeet will hang on for second, and Fairweather of Jamaica will get another bronze. 2089. Brilliant running from Ashlyn Simmons. Barbados go 1-2 in the 800 meters for under 20 girls. She mentioned it yesterday on Saturday with the 1500 meters that she knew she doesn't have the kick like some, so she pulled them on the back stretch. They couldn't keep with her pace. Kevin Gay Fowler stopped, but there was no stopping the Barbados train here in Grenada. Wow. So she stayed in the back of the pack for the first 400 meters.
People in the 800 meter there. The Bahamian athlete run. Bahamian athlete run. Run. Hey, Kevin Kefola. Why I don't know, it's like her engine bust up. She can't continue. Sorry for that word. You know, our engine, you know, needs some new plugs right now. The Jamaican stopped in the race. Kevin Kefola. Don't know what went on, but she stopped in the race, people. And she, you know, the under 20 girl, Jamaica, only got a bronze in that section. Only a bronze. Only a bronze. So the 800 meter girls, completed. So Ashlyn Simmons, double gold medal, 1500 and the 800. She's in tip-top shape. You can see that 209.07. Donna K. Skeet, Barbados 20, 2 minutes 10:15. Dahlia Fairweather, Jamaica 2 minutes 11:15. So we are going over now to the men's under 20, 800 meter. Malik Anderson, Jamaica. Adriel Mitchell, Nicholas Frederick, Amari Brown, Javon Roberts, Kyle Alexander, Joel Morgan, and Evan John. Those are the athletes that will be in that event. Then right up to the 800 meter, we have a little small break, and then we'll be going into the girls' 200 meter. So the under 20 boys come up next. And then right after the under 20 boys finish, we have discus, triple jump, 200 meter Paralympic, a little break. And then we go straight into the boys 200, girls 200 meter under 17 dash. We'll be looking at some athletes that will be in that race, Jamaican athletes. Cheyenne Smith and Daniela Clark. Keisha Thomas from Bahamas, always in the mix. We'll be seeing Shania Douglas out in the girls 200 meter finals. Sanjay Seymour for boys. So let's go back and look at the 800 meter now. The boys 800 meter under 20 run. That is coming up next. Malik Anderson, Jamaica 19. Adriel Mitchell, Grenada 18 years old. Nicholas Frederick, Grenada 19 years old. Amari Brown, Barbados 19 years old. So these athletes are 18 and 19 years old. So the information is right there in front of our eyes. We'll send back the feed, the commentary feed from over. Just waiting on the 800 meter to start. And then we'll do that.
Jose Johnson of the Bahamas, 12.19 meters. Second, Stefanko Henry of Jamaica, 11.51 meters. third. Kelina Modeste of Grenada, 11.32 meters. The Grenadians getting more medals here on the final day, which is good for them. In fourth, Chanel Clark of Jamaica, the bronze medalist in the long jump. Her mark, 11.28 meters. Fifth, Cheyenne Hepburn, who moved up from 8th to 5th with 11.01 meters. Sixth, Mackay Williams of Trinidad and Tobago, 10.99 meters. Seventh, Ciara Burrows of Barbados, 10.85 meters. Her compatriot, Haley Merritt, 10.68 meters, rounds out the top 8 in the girls under 17 triple jump final. The boys shot put competition also on the way. We have completed 3 rounds of throwing. The leader, Jaden Walcott of Barbados, with that far 17.04 meter throw in round 1. In second, Jelani Shinelu of Trinidad and Tobago, 16.13 meters. And third, Denzel Phillips of St. Lucia, 15.86. The top 3 at the moment. They'll have 3 more rounds to go. We go back downstairs where we have the man Clyde waiting in the wings.
All right, so I am here with the queen of the middle distance, I would put it. None other than Ashlyn Simmons. Ashlyn, 1500 gold, 800 meter gold. Tell me about that feeling right now.
About the gold medal finish.
All right, you were ahead. I don't know. It seemed like you all had some sort of conversation going there. I want you to tell us, what is it you said to Diana?
Daya.
That she actually got the energy to stay with you.
Well, we train together, so this is always us. First, second. All I want Daya to do is stay with me, get a medal, and she did just that. I'm very happy for her.
All right, so Daniel, tell us, how does it feel to get this silver medal?
I feel so good right now. This is the first time I PB'd in this event for the season as well. So it feels amazing. This is my third CARIFTA, my first medal. So for it to be an individual medal is unreal. Like Ashley said, it's always 1 or 2 for us. And seeing as we're teammates in Barbados and teammates on this team, watching her in her element all the time, watching her go, it really gave me that motivation to just run with her and forget whoever I was feeling and just go for it.
All right, wonderful. Girls, congratulations, best wishes. I know CARIFTA, this is the final day. Hope you all get some chance.
Not for me.
You have another year.
1 more year.
Right, well, this is the final day of CARIFTA, so I hope you all get to enjoy yourselves.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Clyde, as we get back on track with the under-20 boys 800 meters final. Kyle Alexander of Trinidad and Tobago with the lead. Joel Morgan, the 1500 meters champion, behind him. Then the man from Grenada, that's Nicholas Frederick. As they turn for home, the man Alexander, he has the advantage, being pressed by Frederick of Grenada. Morgan left back, and also pressing is Roberts of Guyana. This is going to be an Alexander show. The man from Trinidad and Tobago will win gold. Kyle Alexander gets the win. Frederick in second, Morgan third, and Roberts of Guyana in fourth. The man from Tobago gets the win. Thank you, Mr. Wellington, the principal of St. Elizabeth Technical High, where he studies. Kyle Alexander gets the win here and says thanks to his high school principal. The Tobagonian is the CARIFTA champion at the under-20 level for 800 meters. Brilliant fight for Nicholas Frederick of Grenada to get silver. Joel Morgan, the 1500 meters champion, held on for the bronze. And behind them, Javon Roberts, who was third at the 1500 meters, won in 2023 the 800 meters, finishing in fourth. The Trinidadians are making some noise once more. They get another medal. It's a battle between them and Trinidad and Tobago for second position at the moment on the leaderboard in terms of the medal table. But Grenada will be quite happy that Nicholas Frederick, who was fifth in the 1500 meters final, has gotten a silver medal for them here. The Spice Isle, adding flavor to CARIFTA 2026. Morgan gets his second medal, a bronze this time around to add to his gold from the 1500 meters. Look at that color there in the stands. The Grenadians quite happy. And you get the feeling that there is more to come as well for them. So exciting action from the 800 meters. Round 4 has started in the boys under 20 shot put competition. Kylan Morton of St. Kitts and Nevis, a foul on his fourth attempt. He has a best of 13.77 meters. It's a carnival atmosphere here inside the Kirani James Athletic Stadium as we see the official times. 1:53.8 for Kyle Alexander of Trinidad and Tobago. Frederick, his time 1:51.22. That's Nicholas Frederick of Grenada. Joel Morgan of Jamaica 1:51.72 in third. The medalists from the under 20 boys 800 meters run. Carmelio Woodside of the Bahamas, his fourth round throw 14.18 meters. It's an improvement over his 13.97 from round 1, but he remains in 7th position. This is the boys under 20 shot put competition. The leader, Jaden Walcott of Barbados, 17.04 meters. Barbados getting gold, silver in the under 20 girls 800 meters. Are in pole position to get another medal from the field. They've already gotten those two as mentioned. You can see a section there of the crowd. A lot of excitement from that 800 meters. And we switch across to the under 17 girls triple jump competition. Jose Johnson leads. The 4th round hasn't started as yet. Haley Merritt of Barbados will get things started for round number 4. Ciara Burrows, her teammate, being shown on screen. And she's now been given the go-ahead to make her way down the runway. So this is Burrows, triple jump under 17 girls. She's in 7th position at the moment. She gets a white flag in round 4. So 10.63 meters was the mark for Haley Merritt of Barbados. So she did in fact jump. And Jose Johnson of Bahamas, she has decided to forego her jump in round 4. She leads at 12.19 meters, the only jumper beyond 12 meters. So 11.08, that's 11.08 for Ciara Burrows. That puts her in 5th position now in the competition. on the runway from Trinidad and Tobago, Makaya Williams. She's now in 7th position. Her best mark, 10.99 meters. As we welcome into the commentary box, Bernard Antoine.
We are witnessing here the triple jump for girls. That's under 17. And just taking a walk around the stadium here. With the excitement just now of the 800 meters. It's really something to behold.
Yeah, always excitement in the middle distances, as Makaya Williams did get the white flag on her 4th round attempt on the 17 girls triple jump competition.
Because the record that's being chased here is 12.69, established last 2 years ago, 2024, right here at the Kirani James National Stadium. Ten
10.43 meters for Williams of Trinidad and Tobago, so no improvement for her. She remains in 7th position. The Bahamian Cheyenne Hepburn will go next. She has a best of 11.01 meters. She's now in 6th position. She would have been leapfrogged by Ciara Burrows of Barbados.
She came in with a bit of pedigree, 11.57, that's her best. Hepburn. In fact, she was the 2nd best seeded athlete in these triple jump.
The mark being awaited here by the competitor from the Bahamas, Cheyenne Hepburn. She wants to get into the medals. She needs 11.33 or better. So 11.17. So 11.17 for Hepburn of Bahamas. So she goes back into the 5th position. So Burrows now in 6th. The Jamaican National Clark, who won bronze last evening in the long jump competition. She goes next. She has a best of 11.28 meters so far.
She came in here as a seeded athlete, 11.98 jumper. So if she gets anywhere close, it'd be difficult to catch her, really. It's Clark of Jamaica.
Powers down the runway. Great use of the board, lovely phases. But he's going to go and check. He's not sure if it's a foul.
It's one of those rare skilled event. And we have a glimpse here of the great Sebastian Coe.
Yeah, medal presentation for the girls under 20 discus throw competition. The 3rd place finisher, Tasia Thompson of the Bahamas, 38.92 meters. Marla K. Lampert just getting her medal. A 2nd medal for her, having won bronze in the shot put at 48.96 meters. And the gold medalist Abel Mills of Jamaica, 53.85 meters, a new massive personal best for Abel Mills of Jamaica. A 1-2 for the Jamaicans, who have started day 3 with a vengeance.
Yes, they did. They certainly did. And I'm going to age myself here and talk about my memories of Sebastian Coe and Ovet. His first name doesn't come right now. They had this ding-dong battle, the 800, 1500. Steve Ovet. That's the correct name, Steve Ovet.
So we're going to go down to Terry. He's trackside. He has an update for us. So you met Steve Ovet.
Yeah, that just shows how long I've been around.
40, girls 800-meter run under 17.
Terry.
Bronze medalist Aisha Wajid, Haiti.
So waiting to connect trackside with Terry Finisterre. The reins have returned once more.
14.96 seconds. Silver medalist now, Annalisa Brown.
And that's another presentation for the 800 meters on the 17 girls. Very, very competitive race that was, right to the tape it was. Good finish, good strong finish. And there is something to talk about there for these two young ladies in the future. Annalisa Brown, the silver medalist, and the young lady from Guyana,
Olivia
Solomon, real spirited run right to the end. Solomon would have led from very, very early. It's about 80 meters into the race, and then she led from start to finish virtually.
And she mentioned during the interview that she did something wrong, as she, just as yesterday, in not going to the front immediately. And
so she did a correction today.
No, she didn't. She said that she judged it wrong, but still somehow managed to win. In a very good time too.
Oh, I thought she led from about 120
she had to come out
meters.
to the pack.
520 meters.
A lot of the athletes are very hard on themselves.
That's the mindset of a champion, really. So I think the future of middle distance running in the Caribbean is in good hands. But these young ladies.
Under 17. Presenting your bronze medalist, Kimani Newton.
So these are the under 17
55.34 seconds.
boys 800 meters.
Oh, that was another doozy. Very, very competitive.
Silver medalist Markland Williams, Jamaica. 1 minute,
So the man from St. Kitts.
53.60 seconds.
It's rather interesting. The Kittian came in with the second fastest time. So he was favored to be among the medals, and in fact he did.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting now your
Newton,
gold medalists and CARIFTA
Markland
champion.
Williams of Jamaica silver, and Newton, by the way, St. Kitts. Naja Wyatt of St. Martin, the gold medalist.
1 minute,
Oh, what a run that
53.26
was.
seconds. Ladies and
He had
gentlemen,
to dig deep, and he
this
did.
is St. Martin's.
Sepp Cole loved that run as well. He said that one of the things he liked about that under 17 race is that he didn't panic, Wyatt. Even though the Jamaican came onto his shoulders, he maintained his composure and used the last bit of energy he had to pull away for the win.
Yes, he could have easily panicked, but what you saw there with him in the finishing was some level, a degree of maturity, and that speaks well for the future for this young man. And it speaks well for St. Martin.
He does.
It's a gold medal. It's a very small team they have here.
Then the under 20 girls, they'll come next. So we're going to go down to Terry Finisterre. He's trackside. Terry.
Interesting developments in the long jump girls. The event leader, Jazzy Johnson, opting to pass her fourth attempt. She has a 12.19, well ahead on the field. Meanwhile, over in the shot put, more intrigue where Jaden Walcott has increased his lead. He's thrown 18.41. He leads the event for Barbados by some distance. In fact, he is well ahead of the man in second place, that being Joseph Salmon. Salmon has gone into second place with 16.83 meters, the discus throw champion. And then from Trinidad and Tobago, Jelani Chinyelu, 16.26 meters. Both of those athletes achieving their marks in the last 2 rounds, and we have one more round of competition to go. So lots of drama taking place in the shot put circle as well as on the long jump track. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Terry Finisterre, roving down by trackside and taking up all the atmosphere that's there.
And there's a lot of atmosphere. I'm telling you, there's a lot. And this is a feature of these games here. It's a competitiveness. Just about every event hotly contested.
And that is expected at these games.
Yes, it's the best of the best among the youth.
The under 20 boys receive their medals. 800 meters as Joel Morgan getting the bronze. Nicholas Frederick of Grenada getting the silver medal.
Oh yes, he was some 5th or 6th position until the 200-meter mark. Then he just decided this is the time to cut for home, and he did. And did give a bit of a challenge in the end with first place finisher.
Kyle Alexander, the Tobagonian, trains and studies in Jamaica, the parish of St. Elizabeth, one of the parishes severely affected by Hurricane Melissa last year, October. St. Elizabeth Technical itself suffered serious damage to its physical plant, and that impacted the participation of some of their athletes at the high school championships. Kyle Alexander, one of those who is a testimony to the work done post-Hurricane Melissa and even before, and he has come to the CARIFTA Games to take gold.
Yeah, and in a pretty good time too. It really is refreshing to see the display of the talent at these games here. And it might be sung in a bit of a broken record, but certainly with the 800 meters, the resurgence really speaks a lot. Right to the last meters, it's competitive.
Another glance into the main stand as we go down to the shot put area for the under 20 boys shot put. That's a live shot here scene of the Barbadian competitor Jaden Walcott, the leader in the competition, round 5 of throwing. Only man beyond the 17 meters. He's at 18 meters and 41. Lovely spin technique there from Walcott. Again, well over the 16-meter mark, maybe well over the 17-meter mark as well.
Yeah, he looked like 16 and a half. 16. It's a big boy.
Has had a series of 17.04 meters, 16.70, and 18.41.
Well, he has come into these meet here with some level of degree of pedigree. 19.11 meters. That's his best. It's certainly his season's best.
First year, the under 20 level Walcott. Won silver last year in the under 17 in shot put. He's come into the big boys club and showing that he belongs.
Not just belongs, seems to be dominating to this point.
Consistently over 18 meters already this season, Walcott. His mark comes back at 17 meters and 47, as I thought, over 17 meters.
Over 17.
So the final round about to commence. This is Kylan Morton of St. Kitts and Nevis. 13.77 meters is best. He's only had 2 legal throws in the competition though. as we welcome the Special Olympians from Grenada. We saw them in the 100 meters on Saturday night. They'll be running the 200 meters momentarily.
Yeah, it's always a very, very special event. Inclusion, very, very special event. I'm telling you, the young ladies are cherishing this. These are memories that you pack away for the rest of your lives.
She's not too happy, probably because of the rain. The other day they were having a conversation before the race and even after.
It's a big stage. It's a global stage.
So the girls 200 meters dash for Special Olympian. Lane 3 is Connie Smart. Lane 4, Angelica Phillip. Lane 5, Naisha Fraser. Lane 6, Kalia Lashington. And lane 7 is Michaela Patterson. So 200 meters for Special Olympians. This is the girls section.
It's really a really nice touch. Special feature in these games. They include these Special Olympians.
Angelica Phillip won the 100 meters the other evening ahead of Patterson. And Smart was third.
And they're getting themselves all ready. They're on to the next.
Off they go then for the Special Olympian girls 200 meters. On the outside, traveling best of all in lane number 7. That is Michaela Patterson. Also going well in lane number 4 is Angelica Phillip. Phillip won the 100 meters. Patterson looking to turn the tables in the 200 meters. It's Michaela Patterson who's running away to canter. This is a massive win. Michaela Patterson, and she'll win ahead of Naisha Fraser and Angelica Phillip. Well, at the start when they were coming out of the chute, Michaela Patterson looked very upset. She must be more than happy now because she was second in the 100 on Saturday night, and she takes the win in the 200s.
Absolutely, she came in there, and she was not a happy camper. But look at her go. I mean, easily 35 meters, and on a canter, really. And there you have a happy winner. Not so at the start, but at the end, most happy person there. A remarkable run there by the young lady.
Always good to see our athletes, Special Olympians, Paralympians being given an opportunity to show their talent on the biggest stage.
Certainly is the biggest stage of youth athletics in the Caribbean. And there can be some argument that is even go beyond that in terms of the age group.
Our friend here from Trinidad and Tobago, the Vibes Master.
Well, he has a lot to cheer about. Trinidad and Tobago has seen a resurgence that started 1 to 2 years ago, but certainly here at these games, 2026, they are doing very, very well, and more to come before we wrap up everything here.
This is the Bahamian Hepburn on the runway in the under-17 girls triple jump competition. Was in 6th the last time we checked in the competition.
Okay, here comes a male version of the Special Olympics. We have a sight impaired, so he'll be running with a runner guide. There's another athlete that needs a guide.
Sheldon Francois in lane 2, Paul Sargent. In lane 4, Zadon Benjamin. In 5, Tyrone Williams will be in 6. That's him coming out here. Lane 7, which is Jaden Henry. He's on screen. And behind him, Filton Joseph in lane number 8.
Oh, Filton had a ball in the 100 meters yesterday.
Well, Tyrone Williams, the winner in the 100 meters, he finished ahead of Jaden Henry. And Filton Joseph was third.
Well, I tell you something, win, lose, or draw. These are some happy campers right now.
Certainly. So the athletes in lanes 2 and 4 are visually impaired. So they have guides who are running to their left. You see that band that they hold. They'll lead them around the curve. Final instructions being given by the guides. Lanes 5 through to 8 are all sighted athletes. Unfortunately, we don't have the class to indicate to you the impairment or disability of the athletes. But nonetheless, what matters is that they're here. They're enjoying the atmosphere inside the Kirani James Athletic Stadium. CARIFTA Games 2026, the 53rd staging. It's almost coming to an end. It seems as if it just started yesterday.
The crowd certainly thinks so. Spare thought here. This is a 200 meters.
Break at the start there, lane number 4, Paul Sargent. I can tell you this, no one would be disqualified. The guide there in lane number 2 for Sheldon Francois, just telling him, wait for my tug of this cord. Off they go then, 200 meters for Special Olympians. On the outside in lane 8, that's Filton Joseph. Lane number 7 as Jaden Emery. Emery steps forward, the man who finished second in the 100 meters. Further on the inside in lane number 5, that's Zadon Benjamin. But it's Jaden Emery. Just as Patterson did in the women's race, he's turning the tables and gets the win ahead of Filton Joseph. And third will be Williams. What a run there for Jaden Emery.
Simple summary. He looked good. He looked good.
Cheering on each other here.
He took over the race 150 meters in. Easily, he's at about 80 meters to home, and he was clearly in the lead. 15 meters, and in the end.
And look at that, Paul Sargent, one of the visually impaired athletes, did finish ahead of one of the sighted athletes as well. All-round good race here.
Keeping with the theme of the day, really. That level of degree of competition. And this one lived up to all the billions. I've got a sight of the crowd here. Just a bit of a drizzle. We're saying drizzle deliberately as opposed to rain. The boy shot put.
That's Walcott of Barbados in the ring, the leader in the competition. Long throw, that's even further, I think.
He looks close to the 18-meter mark. Looks pretty close to 18.
18.41 meters. So the bronze medalist has been decided. The silver medalist has been decided. Jelani Shinielu of Trinidad and Tobago, 16.62 meters, gets the bronze. Joseph Salmon of Jamaica, 18 meters and 18.17 meters for the silver to add to his gold in the discus throw. But Jaden Walcott, 18.41, 18.35, his final attempt comes back at. And he's the gold medalist in the under-20 boys shot put as we head downstairs for another interview.
I have here with me a first time to the CARIFTA Games and his first effort at the pole, first gold medal is a gold medal. I have here Solal Thierry from Martinique, winning Martinique their first gold medal at the CARIFTA Games 2026. Solal, just tell us how this feels, knowing that you are the champion here at the CARIFTA Games.
I'm very, very happy because it's my first CARIFTA and my first gold medal. it's an event who I'm waiting for very
Happy.
How do you say?
Happy.
It's an event that I'm very happy because it was a grateful performance.
All right. So you work hard at this back home in terms of trying to perfect the technique.
Yes. When I back Martinique, I had just to perfect technique and the speed. And for returns the year 2027.
All right, wonderful. So he's ready to return in 2027 to repeat this gold medal. So congratulations, Solal, and all the best.
Thank you very much.
All right, you're most welcome. Back up to you, Donald.
Thank you very much, Clyde. The man from Martinique there taking the win in the pole vault competition, an open event. And all the medalists were from had French connection. And that's Solo Thierry came in with 4.20 meters and won with 4.15 meters ahead of Noah Mars, the man who was in the decathlon yesterday. 3.50 meters, he gets a silver. And Wilfried Boystel of Martinique, a 1.3 for Martinique, 3.30 meters. The shot put is completed. The under 17 girls triple jump is also in progress as the rain returns once more. We're in the final round of jumping. Haley Merritt of Barbados just had her final jump, 10.78 meters, so no improvement for her. She'll finish in 8th. The leader still Jose Johnson, who has decided to pass attempt 4 and 5. Wouldn't be surprised. She has run the 100 meters, 2 rounds of that. She has jumped the long jump where she won. She ran the 4x1 as well. So definitely conserving enough energy. We go back down to trackside where we have another interview in weight.
Thank you again, Donald. I have with me the champion of the 800 meter, Kyle Alexander. Kyle, I want you to just bring us through that race. It seemed to be a really interesting race for you. Just bring us through it.
The race wasn't really per se. It wasn't really per se a good race run because everything that happened, it didn't went to plan at all. My goal was to run under 150 today, and it was it was kind of hard because how the race started. I wasn't expecting all of those people to go out so slow. I know me build up into my race, so this was a chaotic run for me to do.
All right, so Kyle, congratulations. I know that the whole of Trinidad will be very proud of you, and best wishes as you continue in your athletic career.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, back up to you, Donald.
Yeah, Kyle Alexander of Trinidad and Tobago comes from Tobago, lives in Jamaica, studying there at St. Elizabeth Technical. Was hoping that Clyde would have asked him to just tell us what was written, the other part of the message on his bib. You know, the first part mentioned big thank you to Keith Wellington, the president of the Interschool Sports Association and principal of St. Elizabeth Technical High School. Guess we'll never know.
No, not today. Certainly not today. But up next on the track, it's the girls 200 meters under 17s. This is a biggie. Look for the running coming out here from lane number 5.
So the ladies set their blocks.
It's Clark.
Picture their focus on Tyra Fenton in the conversation for the Austin Seeley Award. 11.30 to win the 100 meters. Finished 3rd in the 400 meters, which she came in as the defending champion. And she goes now in the 200 meters. She was looking for for 3 gold medals. Don't think that feat has ever been done in those 3 events, or with an athlete attempting to do it in those 3 events. The 100, 200 and 400 meters. Number 58, Kezra Thomas, powerfully built competitor from the Bahamas. She's going to be hard to stop, I think. Has won medals in the 100 meters and the 4x1.
Certainly get some competition also from the athlete from Trinidad and Tobago, Chiwa.
Yeah, Chiwa looked very good in qualifying yesterday as well. Ran on the inside lane in lane number 2. Won her heat quite easily.
So lanes number 4, 5, and 6 should set the pace of the competition here. All these 3 athletes, all under 24 seconds, coming into these finals.
So they're sent to their marks. Lanes 8 to 1. Jill Peters, Trinidad and Tobago. 7, Shane Smith, Jamaica. Kezra Thomas, Bahamas in 6. Tara Fenton in 5 of Antigua and Barbuda. Eden Shiwa in 4 of Trinidad and Tobago. Brian Ward, Bahamas in 3. Mackenzie Crabb of the British Virgin Islands in 2. And Daniela Clark, Jamaica in 1. Away they go. It is a good start here. Fenton already on the shoulders of Thomas of the Bahamas as they turn for home. Fenton is in charge. The Antiguan running well. Chiwa of Trinidad and Tobago trying to get into the mix. Ward is left back, so too is Thomas. It is Fenton of Antigua and Barbuda. She's going to get a second goal. A brilliant run from the Antiguan. And on the outside, Jill Peters of Trinidad and Tobago may have gotten in for the silver. She made it look easy. Tyra Fenton of Antigua and Barbuda. 23.36 the flash time.
Certainly did. She came in as the odds-on favorite, and she delivered 80 meters into the race, and she had made up the stag and just about everybody.
So 23.39 for Fenton, 23.95 for Peters of Trinidad and Tobago, and Kezra Thomas gets another medal, 24.03 for the bronze. Fenton, not even a hint of sweat, just decides to play in her hair, goes around with the flag, another goal for her. Pretty good race there by Fenton. And coming out on the outside, it's quite interesting. Jill Peters almost went unnoticed into second position. A lot of the action was in the middle of the track, and then on the outside, in lane number 8, running from lane number 8, Peters, pretty good close to finish in second position, and Thomas from the Bahamas in the bronze medal position. So that's Kezra Thomas, the bronze medalist. She won silver in the 400 meters. She finished ahead of Fenton in the 400 meters. Fenton won bronze. Shamika McLean would have won the 400 meters in a record, by the way.
Oh, there's Fenton there. Happy like a lark.
And Antiguan support there as well.
Interestingly enough, somewhere in the crowd there yesterday when she won the 100 meters, or was it on Saturday?
On Saturday?
Saturday.
Confirmation of the times on screen. 23.39 for Fenton, 23.95 for Jill Peters of Trinidad, 24.03 for Kezra Thomas of Bahamas, Eden Shiwa of Trinidad and Tobago, 24.12, just missing a medal.
Just to go back a little bit to that Fenton story, her father was right there in the stands. You want to see a happy man, certainly was. The boys are up next. That's it, under 17 boys, 200 meters.
That's Tyler Morgan of Jamaica is running in lane number 1. The man from Grenada come next. That's Giovanni Green. Loud cheers go up for him. 21.87 coming in. British Virgin Islands, they have Tyreek Charles in this race. The man from Barbados, Jelena Hamlet, he said he will return. He's back. 21.46 in qualifying. And that's the second fastest time from the qualifiers. Emil Higgins of Bahamas didn't have the best high school championships in Jamaica. Ran a leg on their relay last evening. Taking the under-17 boys 4x1. 21.92 his time coming in. Dario Tavernier of Trinidad and Tobago, the fastest time coming in at 21.42. And you're seeing the man Mario Ross just before at 21.48 from Jamaica. And rounding out the field, Zan Bradford of the Bahamas, 21.86 his time in qualifying.
The suggestion here is 7 athletes under 22 seconds, 3 athletes 21.4. This is going to be a tight race right to the end.
So people, big 200
One
meter
sole athlete from the Virgin
on
Islands
track.
that would have clocked above the 21.
Big 200 meter race on track for boys.
22.07.
Big 200 meter on track for boys.
They are chasing, of course, a CARIFTA record, 20.84. That was established in 2010 by Odin Ski.
Odin Skeen of Jamaica.
We remember the exploits of Odin.
Plagued by injuries, forced to retire early. Number of athletes from the junior ranks, you see them come to CARIFTA and just not able to overcome some of the injury worries that they have. And then you have those who decide that I'm just doing the running for the time being and then switch to academics or other endeavors. The start list on screen: Morgan 1, Green 2, Charles 3, Hamlet 4, Higgins in 5, Tavernier in 6, Ross in 7, and Bradford in lane 8.
This is a pretty good representation of the spread here. With the exception of the Bahamas. Well, the Bahamas and Jamaica, 2 athletes each. Yeah, good sprinkling of representation from the other islands there.
And in the meantime, the under-17 girls triple jump has concluded. The winner, Jose Johnson, she gets another gold medal. That's her third, 12.19 meters. Stefanka Henry of Jamaica gets a second silver, 11.51 meters. And Kaylenia Modeste of Grenada gives Grenada another medal, a bronze, 11.32 meters.
So Trinidad and Tobago lead 6. Tavernier, best time in coming into these finals. Focuses on lane number 6.
.84 seconds. Conditions a bit cool and chilly.
So yeah, people, so they on the track now. Off they go. Good start. Trinidad and Tobago coming off the stretch. Jamaica moving. Jamaica will be in the lead right now. Jamaica stepping forward. Bahamian athlete stepping tall. Stepping the Bahamian athlete past the Jamaican. And defeating the Jamaican athlete 20.90. Boys 200 meter under 17. Show his class. Mario Ross second.
He did not come in with the best times, but he had the best finish. Came in here with a time of 21.92. Let's see his official time.
Well, just before we get to the time, lovely turn run by Mario Ross of Jamaica at this point in the lead. But if you look 2 places over to his left, you see Emil Higgins, the flush of blue, comes forward and goes by Ross to get the gold. Bahamas wins it. So the correction yet to come up. Emil Higgins, the winner, 20.94. Now it comes. Mario Ross, Jamaica, 21 seconds flat in second. And Zan Bradford of the Bahamas, 21.54. Gold and bronze for the Bahamas. Big running for them, Bernard.
And 20.94, we were just talking about it there.
The Bayman at least looks superb though.
20.84. Certainly give it a shot. 20.94, that's a pretty good time.
Plus 0.5 meters per second, the wind speed as well. So decent wind at the moment for these 200 meters.
The 200 meter boys. And you know we are going to what? The girls 200 meter dash you 20. That's Bahamas, a must
Jamaica,
watch.
Bahamas, just as we predicted, it was going to be tight. In the end, they came into these finals with all except one athlete at 22 and above, and that's how it finished.
Emil Higgins, 15, 21, 92.
And the athlete that came in the pole position from Trinidad and Tobago, that is Tavinia, he finished in 7th position at 21.69. There's a Bahamian there taking a victory lap. Those are your winners. The boys, under 17, 200 meters. Neil Higgins, 20.94. Mario Ross from Jamaica. And companion Bradford from the Bahamas. That's Zion Bradford in the bronze position.
And we're going to go trackside where Clyde is waiting again. Clyde, it's over to you.
All right, so I am here with, a really elated Tyra Fenton. Tyra, gold in the 1, gold in the 2, bronze in the 400 meters. You must be really proud of yourself over this CARIFTA weekend.
I'm very proud of myself. Came out here and executed wonderfully.
All right, you knew that you wanted that gold medal. Just bring us through the mindset coming into this finals.
I actually wanted the 200 record, but I didn't get it. But is that still okay? I still came out with the goal. I executed the race as best as I can.
All right, what in terms of your execution, what is it that you think didn't allow you to really get to that record?
Honestly, I don't know. I have to ask my coaches, have a conversation, but I feel the atmosphere was kind of cold. If it was like more warm, I feel I would have got that record for sure.
All right, wonderful. It's good seeing you on the track, Tyra. Congratulations on the 1, 2, and 4 medal, and we wish you all the best as you continue your athletic career.
Thank you.
All right, back up to you, Donald.
Thank you very much, Clyde, as we get ready for the under 20 girls 200 meters final. Shania Douglas comes up in that race. Already the winner of the 100 meters. As we see Brianne Barnett, who was in the final last year, finished 6th. She is on screen, 23.62. Her time in qualifying, representing Haiti. Behind her is Kayla Charles of Trinidad and Tobago. Her time in qualifying, 23.65 seconds. She's running out of lane number 2.
This is a race now, people. I took over the race myself, you know, car. Yeah. You look at the commentary from them still, you know, but I have to talk about that one, you know, car. Jamaica. I know it go already. I have to talk about that one, yeah. Yeah, man. I have to talk about that one, people. You don't know, the girls, I got Shania Douglas, I come out, pay things that go on. You get to me and say like, subscribe and share to Unseen Sports TV. You know what to do. Click the notification bell, click the like button. $249 people watching. Let me see how much like we have here. 50 like we have. Maybe we get it to 100 line of people. 243 persons watching. Natrice East is going to be in this one as well. Let me see if I can put it up on the screen so you guys can see what I am talking about.
Great.
So the athletes are getting
Shania
themselves
Douglas
ready.
comes in as the defending champion in this event, the World Under 20 200 meters bronze medalist, a World Under 20 4x1 gold medalist, has won the 100 meters already, 11.13. She comes here having run 22.3
At
as
least
well
getting themselves
over
ready.
200 that done at Champs last week.
Yeah.
And she's
That
going to be
she's
the one
East,
to watch
lane
in
number
this
6.
one. Latrice East, third in the 100 meters. Could be one to look out for. Anaya Nurse of Barbados, who was
Under
fourth in the
20
100
girls,
meters, comes
200
in with
meter dash.
23.36.
Brianna
That's a
Barnard,
quick time as well. The second
Paula
fastest time, in
Charles,
fact,
Trinidad and Tobago.
behind Douglas.
Naomi
And
Theodore,
it
Trinidad
could
and
make
Tobago.
it
Shania
quite
Douglas, lane number
interesting
4.
for
Anissa
the
Nurse,
medals
lane
here.
5. Latrice East, lane 6.
The record of attrition
From
has been established since
Jamaica,
2015,
Alexis Roberts, Bahamas,
when
and
Miller
Save
Yubo,
Dimitri, lane 8.
was just
So,
Miller.
one thing I can tell you,
And
the race, Shania Douglas, Stanley Sutton,
22.77.
That's all
That's
I
a
can
record.
say.
200 meters for these girls on the 20.
Shania Douglas, 22.36, breaking the national under 20 record. On March
And they are going to be on their marks in a few.
here
So listen to the
challenge
commentary for
the
One Scene
CARIFTA
Sport
record,
TV.
yeah.
Like, subscribe, and share to the content. People, 50 like,
If there's
243.
anything to go by in the wind.
Watching
So
and listening to the commentary.
Still, look at the flags.
You know,
not much
subscribe now.
movement.
And like, no, man.
That's good for running.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. No. Judith, tell them, no, man.
Certainly
Beer
good for
back, tell them, no,
sprinting.
man. Desmond, Lambert, tell them, no,
So
man.
Anaya Nurse not there.
21.90,
She's
yes,
absent.
Shagaran. Because so I go and see they're on their mark.
It's unfortunate.
Set. And
After
they're
they got
off,
first
they
time
go.
basket,
Shania Douglas
all
steps
eyes
forward like
on
she did that
Shania
chance.
Douglas.
And she's
She gets
moving
up
as
well
a
already
canter
covering her
around the
teammate
curve.
Latrice East.
150
As she
meters
turns into the
remaining.
home stretch,
And Shania
it's
Douglas
Shania
steps away
Douglas
from the
and
field.
Jamaica
Latrice
running
East
away
is in
with this
second.
one. The
Latrice
battle will be
East
on
stepping
for the
forward as
medal
well.
blessing.
Shania
Making
Douglas
it
stepping. She
Shania
wants to get the
Douglas
medal.
and Jamaica.
She wants to set a
Latrice East is
record.
second.
Look at
On
her
the inside,
sprinting.
Brian Barnett
She
at
is
14
in
there as
superb
well.
form.
Shania
And Shania Douglas,
Douglas, oh my
21.90.
What if that is right? Let's wait and see the official
This is
time and
unbelievable.
the wind speed, because if that remains,
It's super time.
22.11,
Let's look at the
the
wind
record
speed.
is shattered. Let's get the
record
wind
is
speed
shattered.
to confirm.
New
Latrice
national
East of
record.
Jamaica behind her.
This is something
And
that we
Brian
should
Barnett.
talk about. Superb race.
22.11, it is confirmed. Positive
Beautiful.
1.9
21
meters per second.
point.
That is a massive new CARIFTA record. It's a
Massive.
new national
She
under
can
20
make it
record for Jamaica as
to
well. And Latrice
the
East
World
23.49
Championships.
makes it another Quinella for the Jamaicans.
Quinella.
23.49 for Brian
Quinella.
Barnett, who was sixth in the final
22.11.
last year. What a run. I think that's what the people came to see
God.
today.
People.
And Shania Douglas delivered, Bernard.
1-1.
Certainly agree
That's
with
not
you.
normal.
In fact, there was
She
a lot of expectations
is
in the 100 meters. And
a
she
different.
ran a bit
She's on a different
further
level, people.
based on
22.11.
the start that
Time
she
that
had.
she's running.
But she laid it all
not normal.
out, these 200 meters. Deliver she did, and she did in time.
The time that she is running,
We
people,
just made
it is
mention of
not
the record
normal.
that just stood for all these years, from
22.11. Shut your mouth.
2013, and she shattered it. 22.11.
Antonio Williams. So yeah, disrespect myself.
What a run.
22.11 improves on the world under 20
Alright, man,
lead,
shut them out.
which was that 22.36 done last week Saturday. 22.11, the new world under 20
Alright,
lead
Anthony,
in the
man,
event
shut my mouth,
for
Anthony.
Shania Douglas. A big run for the Jamaican, and she made it count here when it matters. And certainly the class athlete at the CARIFTA Games.
Yeah. And in all the excitement, let's not miss the third place finisher.
Well, we did mention Brian Barnett. She was sixth last year, moved up to the bronze. But just before we get to that 22.11 also pulls her joint third all time with Alison Felix on the world under 20 list. Only Christine Mboma 21.78 from Namibia and Jamisha Ford 22.08 have gone faster. She's the American Ford. So a big run this when you put it in context for Shania Douglas. And unless something significant happens in the boys under 20, certainly the Austin Celia Award could be going back to Trelawney in Jamaica.
Well, you can correct me here. My understanding, she's from a small school in Jamaica. Not one of the big names.
Yeah.
Holland High, formerly of Mushet. She was at Mushet
Anthony,
last
shut
year,
me up,
moved to
man.
Holland at the
Anthony,
start
shut
of
your
the
mouth,
academic year this year, and continued her dominance on the court smite
Alright, Anthony,
there
shut your
in
mouth.
Trelawney.
So that's what you call a rare deal. Delivered.
That's a really good running,
big
though.
stage. This was expected. nobody expect.
That's some really good running though, people. Shania Douglas really dominating. 22-1-1 with elite with legal win. So I forget the Aston Celia Award. Straight. Aston Celia Award, that's a 3 gold medal, Yeah. And if them want to run on the 4x4, she can run the 4x4. Yeah, under 20 girls are not supposed to lose 4x4. Anthony Williams, big up yourself, man. I'm glad. I'm not ready. Bermuda for the goal or what in the U20 boys. Alright, we'll go back on the U20 boys information and look on it. So don't worry yourself.
Fantastic to see that Shania Douglas delivers 11.13. In my mind, the de facto record in the 100 meters, and 22.11, the new record in the 200 meters.
Absolutely. And I think
right.
you
So
hit it right
Javon, Bridgewater,
very
Bahamas, 2076, them on the time fast,
The Grenadians are in terms of track and field.
Egan Neely,
to
Bahamas,
appreciate good running,
2063.
good competitive running.
Miles
That's the
Outer Bridge,
responses that you're seeing with all of these
2054.
races.
Elijah
We're going to go
Smigel,
down trackside. Clyde,
21
who do
flat.
you have with you this time?
Jaden Green, 2049. Sanjay Seymour, 2089. Tishan Easton,
Triple jump on the
2050.
17, and none other than Kelana Modest. Kelana, a bronze medal for Grenada. Tell us how you feel right now.
I feel very great. I feel amazing. I feel proud.
All right. You into the event. You're looking at the competitors. You're sizing up what you need to do
Right
to
after
get
that,
into
people,
the
they have
medal
5,000 meter.
contention. Tell
And
us
then
how
girls,
did
them
you
tap
keep
to that
yourself,
800,
in
we
the
go
right
straight
frame
into
of
the
mind
4x4
to ensure that you brought home that medal.
So straight
My
4x4
concentrating,
soon, and then that's
talking
it
to
for
my
CARIFTA.
coach, listening to my coach, and obeying.
All right, wonderful.
Big up
Well,
yourself, Anthony,
congratulations to
man.
you.
You know, we're not
Job well done. I know that
Instagram,
all of
YouTube.
Grenada is proud of you.
YouTube thing,
And we wish you good luck, all the best as you move forward.
Thank you.
All right. So that was Kelana Modest. Back up to you guys.
Thank you very much, Clyde. The excitement continues, Bernard, in the men's 200 meters under 20.
This one should be
sorry.
competitive also. Of
You
the
didn't let
8
us hear
athletes
the
in these
comment
finals
because you
here,
want us to
6
let us hear
would
the
have
comment.
dipped under 21
All right,
seconds in the
I'll leave
semifinals.
it. Let me hear the
It
comments.
makes
Don't
up for
worry
a very, very, very exciting finish here too.
Certainly does.
So the 200 meter for
Giovanna
boys,
Bridgewater, Bahamas in lane 1.
Now I hear from Unseen, you know.
Lane 2, Zacchaeus
Desmond
Charles of
Lambert,
Trinidad and
yes,
Tobago.
Jamaica, Guinea,
20.76 by the way for Bridgewater of the Bahamas coming in. Charles, his time 21.01. Egan Neely, first year under 20 double gold medalist last year, 200 and 400. His time coming in 20.63 seconds.
Second best time.
Correct. Miles Otterbridge, the 100 meters champion from Bermuda, 20.54 seconds coming in. Elijah Smigel makes the final, being a late replacement on the Jamaica team, 21.00 seconds. His time coming into the final. Jaden Green of Barbados, he has seen what his teammates have been doing so far today and wants to add to the tally of the Barbadian team. 24.9, his time coming into this final, one of the fastest in the final. Sanjay Seymour of Jamaica, 20.89 for started in the 100 meters final. He's going to be more confident over 200, which I think may be his better event. Tishan Easton of Guyana, they have gotten another gold, the Guyanese, today through Olivia Solomon in the 1500 meters. 25.4, his time coming into this final. It's a full field of 8. The man on screen, that's Outerbridge of Bermuda, won the 100 meters. 10.29 in the semis, looked very confident. Many were surprised. He wasn't. Came back in the final and delivered once more. He's going to be a tough cookie in this final, Bernard.
Yeah, I think we are going to see some very, very good running here. I would suggest that the first 100 meters will decide this race, and whoever is leading after the first 100 meters, I think they would win this race. So the competition really, there's no odd-on favorite here. They're all pretty close. 20.54, 20.49 is 20.63, and this seems to suggest at the 100 meter mark, on the turn, right at the top of the 100 meters, we get a pretty good idea what's going to be happening.
Well, a picture of focus for the Guyanese man, Easton. The front of the shot, Sanjay Seymour just behind him, the Jamaican.
And there might be much to cheer about in lane number 6. That's Green from Barbados.
Get back to that in a moment as they might be asked to stand up here. Off they go. It's a good start for Sanjay Seymour, the man from Barbados. Jaden Green is also flying in lane number 6. It's Seymour though. Outerbridge in lane number 4 also comes off the curve to the good. It's Outerbridge and Sanjay Seymour. Egan Neal, the Bahamian, trying to get back. It's Outerbridge, the 100 meters champion, and Sanjay Seymour on the line. 20.58. Maybe Seymour of Jamaica ahead of Outerbridge of Bermuda.
Are we talking about a big Arrowwood here?
Wow!
It looks like the revenge right at the top of the 100 meters you would see there. It was Outerbridge who was leading and leading slightly. But to his right was Seymour.
Maybe the man Seymour it is. The Jamaican gets the gold. Jamaica go gold and gold in the under 20s for 200 meters. 25.3 for Sanjay Seymour, plus 1.8 meters per second the wind speed. A new personal best for Seymour. Outerbridge, new personal best, 26.7 for him as well. And Egan Neely, 20.73. We'll take that back for Outerbridge. He has gone faster, actually, 25.4. But no doubt in the gold medalist, Bernard. Sanjay Seymour of Jamaica.
And he did it in style. He ran back. In fact, he caught Outerbridge. Caught Outerbridge at 20-25 meters to the end, and he just had enough to lean into the finish line to take the gold.
What could have been in the 100 meters for Sanjay Seymour? He has forgotten about that and has come back to dominate the 200 meters, but one of the big finds of CARIFTA 2026 must be Miles Outerbridge of Bermuda.
Absolutely. I tell you, Seymour, there was some level, a degree of determination after the disqualification in the 100 meters. That is what propelled him in the end to this victory here in the 200 meters. What a race it was.
So we're going to go down trackside where Clyde John is waiting.
Well, waiting is one thing, but having the good company of somebody who goes by the name of Shania Douglas. I mean, I could stay here forever, but Shania, tell us about it. 200 meters, from the start, we saw a different Shania as compared to the 100. Bring us through that race.
I went into the 200 with the same mindset as the 100 meter, honestly speaking, and my main focus was pushing out all the blocks as hard as possible, swinging my hand coming off the curve, making the speed coming off the curve carry me down the stretch and pushing to execute the time that I delivered, because guys, it's my last year and I wanted something to remind me that I did come to CARIFTA. Yeah, and I think this record will stand for like a couple years, hopefully, fingers crossed, to remind myself, of course, that I was here.
All right, well, I think the people here in Grenada, in Jamaica, throughout the Caribbean, we saw what you could bring. You brought it. You have a record to your name. You must be truly elated ending this games in this manner.
Definitely, I'm extremely happy, grateful. And other thing I can say is big up God, my coach, my aunt, my mom, my supporters, my cousin, everybody. And yeah.
Wonderful. It's good to see you. We're saying to you all the best wishes as you go forward. I know that the world expects great things from you.
Thank you.
All right. There we had it. Shania Douglas, everybody.
Thank you, Clyde. And she breaks Shawnee Miller Weber's record. She was Shawnee Miller then, 22.77 seconds. She lowers it to 22.11. Antoine, I heard you have some big ups to make.
Oh, absolutely.
Or to give.
Absolutely. that young lady, there is a lot of Brianna Williams in her, in terms of the maturity. You can sense here is a confident young woman, and a good exhibition of that there. Yes, you mean the birthday boy? We got to talk about the birthday boy. Special birthday greetings here, coming from TNR to Michael. Well, let me get his name correct now. Okay, there is a nickname I'm not supposed to.
Yeah, man. Respect to Judith, people. Respect to Judith. Respect to Judith for that super chat, super sticker. There. You understand me? I say she started the pace from early. We're looking forward to see somebody else dropping something on the board as well. A long time when I see Owen, man. Owen, big up yourself. I show you talking, Judith. Hey, Judith, watch out. Owen. Talk to me, Owen. Drop something on the board, Owen. Support the platform, Owen. Big up yourself. Owen. Drop something on the board. Take it out of your pocket. Owen, 6988. Big up yourself. Anthony, they were telling me to shut up. Drop something on the board, Anthony. Drop something on the board. I couldn't hear what Andre Seymour has say right now, yeah?
Tell us how you feel now that you have won the 200 meters.
I feel great, sir. You have some minor hiccups and I fast started in the 100, but one thing I know that when you go down one time, you come back twice as hard. And so I came, I ran that anchor leg for my team yesterday, and I came back today and I said, I want to give my country the gold medal for missing out on the 100 meters.
All right, that's the sort of mindset. You came off the curve, and you're looking. You know that there's competition. How do you keep yourself composed?
I train for this very hard. I believe I'm the best, so coming to these competitive meet, it's just to go there and get the medal for me personally.
All right, so Sanjay, we're really happy that you could have come here and demonstrated the sort of form that we know that you have. Congratulations to you. Best wishes as you move forward.
Thank you, sir.
All right, so that was Sanjay Seymour from Jamaica winning the under 20 boys 200 meters.
Thank you very much, Clyde, as we continue to see some of the fans in the bleachers right at the party section of the bleachers. Bernard, you were there earlier. Were you?
I'm not sure about the party section. What I can tell you is the best seat in the house. If you can find a seat, look at this. They're having a ball. But just to go back with the young man there, the determination was quite obvious, and that is what made the difference to the ending of that race. And this is what you want to teach. This is what the coaches talk about. The race is not finished until you cross the line.
Certainly, and Sanjay Seymour, he mentioned he had a disappointment. That false start in the 100 meters, came back, ran the 4x1 last evening, the under 20 boys event, and secured a silver medal in that race. Comes back today wanting to give his country a gold medal. He does it. Comes from the school of the great Usain Bolt, William Knibb Memorial High in Trelawney. Trelawney, the parish that has a number for, the parent parish for number 4 standout Olympians and world beaters, and that continues to produce many, including Shanoya Douglas, who won the under 20 girls 200 meters in a record fashion. I count now 7 records so far at the CARIFTA Games 2026.
And that actually says a lot in terms of the level and degree of competitiveness that we have been talking to.
Judith,
repeating consistently.
Judith,
this is what makes
these
games so special. It's right across the Caribbean.
What you say you prefer calmness these days, Judith? Owen said, long time no see, no sir, choose calmness these days. Don't follow up the load bloggers. Then the load bloggers, then what Judith mean by load bloggers? Owen said, Judith, okay, loving the vibes, host Anthony, great interview. Yes, Marcia again. Big up yourself. 4x4 coming up soon. Four by four coming up soon. People, I know when I reach 100 like it, 280 odd people in us when I reach 100 likes. So on the track now, let me give you that information on the track what will be happening. Alright, so the 200 meter is out the way. 5,000 meter will be on track. Now Jamaican will be in this 5,000 meter for boys. And then they will have the Heptathlon 800 meter. Then it goes to the girls 4x4. Right? So in that time come people, I'll be back. I'll give you guys the commentary to listen to. I'll be back. Let's take a small break from the set. I will be back. I will be back. I will be back. Drop in a comment. Look at the goal, the live goal, people. The live goal is there. So persons who want to donate to the live goal. Right, remember. 5 super chats. To persons who want to donate. Owen, Anthony. No, you enjoy the vibes, Anthony, but you can drop something on the board, Anthony, man. $5, $2, $3, anything you can drop, appreciate. Take one out on the pocket, man. Drop something on the board. Donate to the platform. Donate to the platform, people. Anything you can drop, we appreciate it, yeah?
Tobago, 16.62 meters, getting his bronze. Joseph Salmon of Jamaica, 18.17 meters for silver to add to his gold in the discus throw.
And again, this is a rare good thing that we see the field events, the field events competitors that continue to do well.
And the winner, the gold medalist, the CARIFTA champion, Jaden Walcott of Barbados, 18.41 meters.
And he threw consistently all around. This is a young man that has his head built right.
Going places for sure.
And those are your medalists there.
200s coming up next for medal ceremony. Girls 200 meters under 17. The bronze medalist, Kezra Thomas of the Bahamas. She gets a second medal, individual medal, one gold in the 4x1 last evening, which was part of a record-breaking team in the under-17 4x1. She adds that to her silver medalist from the 400 meters. Jill Peters of Trinidad and Tobago ran in lane number 8. No one was looking at her.
Almost crept up unawares.
Got the silver. And the winner, Tyra Fenton of Antigua and Barbuda. Listen to this. She won the 100 meters. She finished third in the 400 meters. Comes back to win the 200 meters. That's a triple that I doubt anyone else has attempted. She got 2 golds and 1 bronze for her efforts.
Oh, I think there's some competition for the Austin Celia Award. I wouldn't like to be a judge here.
Well, that conversation will continue. Under 17 youngster going for 3 difficult events in 3 days, where there are rounds in each, could add to the conversation, yes. But
certainly can, but that 2013 record being broken, not just broken, shattered.
Exactly.
That says a lot. It really does.
The boys 200 meters under 17 competitors, they'll receive their medals now. Zan Bradford of Bahamas getting the bronze medal. Not there at the podium. Silver, Mario Ross of Jamaica. 21 seconds flat his time. And the gold medalist, Emil Higgins. I was told that I keep saying he didn't have a good champs. And yes, double silver at champs. Was expected to win the 200 meters, didn't get it at champs, comes at CARIFTA and takes gold.
Again, you could have just seen the determination on that young man's face right at the end of the race. Point to prove, he wanted it and he wanted it badly. And certainly delivered. Biggest of all the stages.
So to the left of shot, that's the discus ongoing, the under 17 boys discus throw. Under 20 girls 200 meters coming up now, their medal ceremony. The bronze medalist from Haiti, Brian Barnett. She ran in the inside lane in lane 1.
And that's a special story right there. A young Haitian.
Another medal for Haiti. Would have gotten one in the 800 meters as well. Through Wahid. Patrice East add silver to her bronze from the 100 meters. She's another big name coming up in the ranks.
The fact that she medaled in both the 1 and the 2 would suggest she's a pure sprinter.
Won gold in 2024 right here in Grenada in the 200 meters at the under 17 level.
17.
And the gold medalist, new record holder. Big run from Shanoy Douglas, 22.11, a world under 20 lead. Tied third all time on the under 20 list with Alison Felix at 22.11.
Oh, there's so much composure. A la Brianna Williams. I might be seeing something nobody else is seeing. But there's a future sprinting among female in the Caribbean right there.
Event 35, boys 200 meter dash, under 20. Presenting your bronze medals.
So, the final presentation for the 200 meters comes up next. Egan Neely of the Bahamas.
Yeah, he had a marvelous run, it really was.
Yeah, gets the bronze. The silver medalist Miles Utterbridge of Bermuda adds to his gold in the 100 meters.
Oh, he's going to love this outing in Grenada here in this 53rd CARIFTA Games.
And the gold medalist Sanjay Seymour of Jamaica.
There's a young man that is on top of the world right now. Total different expression of feeling after the end of the 100 meters.
Certainly the medals being presented by the man himself, Kirani James, a massive name here in Grenada. And those athletes, must be a joy for them to meet the big man.
Ought to be.
We're going to head down to trackside where Clyde is waiting once more.
This is the end of this medal ceremony. Thank you very much. Dr. Kirani James, 3-time Olympic medalist. He is captured.
All right, I will try my best.
Clyde, are you ready?
Yes, so we are. We're ready, and we are with none other than the Prime Minister of Grenada, Honorable Dickon Mitchell, and welcome to our broadcast position, Prime Minister.
Well, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here, and I should say to you, welcome to Grenada and welcome to CARIFTA 53.
For I think the fourth or fifth time, so always a pleasure
Yes.
to be here, although I am yet to enjoy Spice Mass.
Oh, well, it's going to be epic this summer. So all hotels are booked out, Airbnbs are booked out. So you may have to be like Vaughn, you have to have a plane ticket, but you may not have accommodation. So
Absolutely.
you may still come though.
Prime Minister, before we get into our substantive conversation, I just want to ask you a little bit about your personal background in sport.
Well, I can say I'm a big fan, but outside of that, growing up, we pretty much played everything: football, basketball, cricket. Obviously, cricket is, sort of the pastime and our heritage. Table tennis as well, and some track and field. Track and field is huge in Grenada, but I never quite had the talent to go past primary school.
Fair enough. But Grenada obviously loves to host great track and field action, loves to host the Caribbean, a wonderful carnival festival of athletics, junior athletics. You've now held these games 4 times. Why is it that Grenada so loves to be able to have the CARIFTA games?
Well, 4 times, but I think more importantly, twice in 3 years. And I think it's testimony. I think, first of all, this is a commitment to our young people in Grenada and our young people in the Caribbean. Track and field is a phenomenal sport. It's a sport that requires talent, discipline, teamwork, and we invest in our young people. Our intercollegiate track and field meet amongst our high schools is perhaps the single most competitive event on the national landscape every year. Everyone looks forward to it. We just came off hosting a very successful one before the Easter break. And so for us, we had no hesitation in coming, if I may put it this way, to the rescue of CARIFTA in hosting again, because we want to say to our young people in the region that we value their talent, we value their discipline, and we value them making the Caribbean proud.
And obviously, Jamaica comes out every year and dominates, but Grenada has been carving a niche for themselves, and a number of great Olympians coming from Grenada, including, of course, and led by the Honorable Kirani James himself. And the young people here from Grenada this weekend doing very well, getting a number of medals. What does that investment in young people of Grenada, the young athletes of Grenada, mean in terms of how you motivate them and prepare them to follow in the footsteps of the likes of Kirani James, Lyndon Victor, Kurt Felix, Hazel Ann?
Yeah. Well, I think the first thing to point out is really inspiration, and so we really have to thank the pioneers. We really have to thank our legend, Kirani James. We have to thank Anderson, Lyndon, because what it does is it tells the average boy or girl here in Grenada that I have someone who's not old, but someone who's young, who just did it, and so it inspires them, and that is critical. I think the inspiration creates that aspiration. And then second, we absolutely have to invest in them, from nutrition to having facilities like this, to giving them the international exposure, to ensuring that they can compete under the lights, compete in front of large crowds, have the media present, be able to then have coaches who can look at their technique, scouts who can look at their performance and show a pathway in the career. And so for us, I think Jamaica has obviously led the way. Bahamas has also done very well, and I think for all of us in the Caribbean is how do we pattern after the countries like Jamaica, like the Bahamas that has done very well, to make sure that despite maybe challenges of size, once the kids have the passion, once they have the commitment, that we support them to make sure they become global stars. And second, it's a very unifying thing, certainly across the Caribbean. We have Haiti here, for example. I'm very pleased with that. We have Suriname, Belize. So it really does show the power of sport to transcend boundaries and the ocean that separates us, and is a testimony of how, in a sense, Caribbean unity is very much alive. And if we can continue sowing those seeds amongst our young people, then it augurs well for the future development of future CARIFTAs, but more importantly, the unity of the Caribbean region.
As we get set for... Oh no, they seem to be in callback. So let's just one final question for you. Any particular moments that stand out for you over the past 3 days? Grenada started the thing off with a gold medal, so I don't know if that's the one for you.
I was going to say we started off almost and peaked immediately. So that was fantastic. But again, it's javelin, and this is what I mean about first inspiration and then having the talent and the nurturing. Obviously, we have a double.
50 years it is of 50 plus years of javelin throw.
Right, but it shows, with Anderson Peters, in a sense, we have the next Anderson Peters in the making, and obviously you can benefit from the support of the coaches, from being able to have the pep talk from Anderson, being able to see what he's done. All of that, I think, really helps. So that was certainly a highlight. I would also say the under 200 meters girls race. I mean, Jamaica blew the field away. That's an amazing talent, and obviously I want to congratulate her, Jamaica, family, or friends, and I wish her well.
All right, thank you so much, Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell of Grenada. Let's kick it back up to the guys in the booth.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And there we see the start day of the boys, 5,000 meters on the 20. 5,000 meters on the 20 boys. And the CARIFTA record in this event here is 40 minutes, 34.34 seconds. That was established in 2010 by one Kimo Campbell. We have 12 athletes facing the starters here. We have 2 from Grenada, 1 from the Virgin Islands, 1 from the Bahamas, 2 from Trinidad and Tobago, 2 from Aruba, 1 from Barbados, 1 from Bermuda, 1 from French Guyana, and 1 for British or just Guyana. A good start to the 5,000 meters there, Donald.
Yes, good start to the 5,000 meters. And the man from Bahamas leads early. That's cost the man 64. That's his bib number. Aiden.
That's alert.
That's Vincent Allet. And behind him is Keith Charles of Grenada. Based on the field, though, Wendell Betty of Aruba, the defending champion, is in the field. He's there leading the chasing pack. We're in number 24. His teammate just ahead of him, though, that's Christian Janssen, who was the silver medalist last year. So the 2 Arubans in that chasing pack, that's them in the shot. Janssen first. And then behind him is Bede. But at the front, the Bahamian, Vincent Arerte of the Bahamas, as mentioned. He leads the Grenadian Keith Charles. 12.5 laps of this track.
In terms of the time, the two athletes there from Aruba would have come into these finals amongst the better times, these 5,000 meters. Certainly to see the times.
So they have gone through, by my count, 600 plus meters. About to be 1,000 meters. So when they go across the line here, in the pouring rain, they'll have 10 more laps to run, 10 more laps in this 5,000 meters. It's a case of strategy here, Bernard, because as you can see already, the early leaders being caught by the pack that was behind them. The only man not yet caught is Alert of Bahamas.
Well, it's not a bad weather for running long distances.
Would you have ever tried the 5,000 meters, Bernard? Have you ever tried it?
I did once or twice, but in my dreams, really, it was.
I did a few road race 5Ks, which is so much different from a track 5K. Definitely not my forte, to be honest. Kudos to those on track who are running 12.5 laps and running at times much faster than 14 minutes in some instances.
But Donald, here's a picture here. This is a 5,000 meters. In the Caribbean, we are more into sprinting. Not a man moving from the bleachers in the rain.
As expected, these races, in my mind, are more exciting sometimes than even the sprints, because it's all about strategy. It's about being technical, depending on your training, as we see the field catching up to Alerte as they now have 9 laps to run. And 4 minutes 23 after 1,400 meters of running.
And there's a lot of strategy that go into this long distance running. The idea here really is to run your race and don't be distracted. You know what it is that you would have done repeatedly. And if you stick to your plan, you would, if not win, certainly end satisfied.
Remember yesterday in the girls 3,000 meters run, where we had Layla McIntyre of Barbados finishing second. Her brother, the bronze medalist from last year, runs in this particular final. By my count, he's in 6th position now. We're in bib 158. That's Luke McIntyre.
Oh, it's a long distance family there.
Certainly is very good at the various sporting disciplines, as Leslie Smith and Terry Finisterre indicated. They also do swimming, and a combination of that and track with cycling makes it the triathlon as well. So Janssen, the leader at the moment, the silver medalist last year from Aruba, his teammate, the winner from last year just behind him, that's Wendell Betty. And they're now at the front. Janssen gives way to Betty at the moment. Behind them from Bermuda, that's Gianluca Bortoli. But now Alerti of Bahamas just said that he was relaxing in the pack for a bit, but he's back at the front again, and now McIntyre, he kicks to the front.
Traditionally, we would have gotten some good long distance running coming out of Guyana. So Ebo McNeil is an unknown quantity right now, as he's in the 3rd position. It could be the surprise package here.
Well, and based on what Guyana has brought to CARIFTA 2026, anything is possible. McIntyre, Luke McIntyre, the leader. And the man with the Italian name, Bortoli, in second. He's from Bermuda. Then the Guyanese behind him, Ebo McNeil. Then the defending champion is Wendell Betty, his teammate Janssen, back in the pack. Alerta being caught up as well. 7 laps to go now. That's 7 laps left in this 5,000 meters for under 20 boys. McIntyre continues to hold the advantage. Bortoli just behind him, and McNeil behind them. That's the trio at the front of the race. Then we have a pack of 5 chasing, led by the defending silver medalist.
Well, for the first 2, not much of a surprise there, but an unknown quantity in the athletes from Guyana there, McNeil. It's a good steady pace. Continuing to lead is McIntyre. That's Luke McIntyre. Coming to these finals here with a good time, the second best time actually.
So they're going to come through about 2,600 meters now, with McIntyre leading. Janssen goes to the front once more behind McIntyre, as in the front group. 6 laps to run now.
Well, we expect that from out of Aruba. So the Aruban has gone into the 2nd position.
We get the 3,000 meter split when they come around again. But McIntyre continues to hold the lead, the bronze medalist from last year. Janssen, the silver medalist, now moves into 2nd. Bortoli, the Bermudan, in 3rd. Betty, well behind them though, the defending champion. He's at the back of that chasing queue.
And there's a lot of running to do yet before this one is completed. But we have a chasing pack with a 30-35 meters gap. Well, it has been dwindled a little bit now, with 20-25 meters gap.
So as they come to the 3,000 meter mark in this event, 2,000 to go. Just about 9:24 for the 3,000 meter split for the man McIntyre of Barbados.
It's also good to notice that the rain has stopped, not just subsided, but the rain has stopped.
Cool conditions here in this race, and McIntyre, inspired by his sister in the 3,000 meters. She won silver last evening.
It's 40 meters in the lead right now, McIntyre has.
He'd want to keep that for the next 1,800 meters or so of this race.
And there's some level, a degree of determination one can see etched on his face.
One advantage he has as well is that he's a swimmer, so his lung capacity much greater than others who would be just track athletes. So that's a significant benefit for McIntyre as well, and he's showing it here in this 5,000 meters run.
And he's just about to lap athlete number 287 from Grenada.
Keith Charles, who was second earlier when the race started. So 5 laps to go now.
So it's Bermuda in second position, Aruba in third, and Virgin Island in fourth. Yep. It's Barbados and McIntyre continue to lead. Looks strong. Oh, it's 70 meters now. He has opened up a lead. 70 meters.
It's getting wider. Betty not in any form this year. Left back in the pack. His teammate Janssen still in with a shot. He's at the back of that chasing three.
Here comes Cintron
of the U.S. Virgin Islands. So based on times coming in, McIntyre 15 minutes 54.43. Certainly on course to run much faster than that here.
And there's a real competition for the second, third positions. McIntyre seems to have a fairly well-established lead at the front into the gold medal position, you would say.
Quite so. Bortoli in third, just behind Cintron, who is second. But the leader is the man Luke McIntyre. He's well away from the field down the backstretch.
And that's easily 80 meters.
So on the backstretch as well, Cintron of the U.S. Virgin Islands and Gianluca Bortoli of Bermuda. They have now decided to step away from Christian Janssen of Aruba, who won silver last year, but at the moment he's been shut out of the medals. A lot can change though in the remaining meters of this race.
Well, let's see how close you can get to the 14-minute mark. The record in this event here is 14 minutes 34.34 seconds.
That record is safe based on pace that I'm seeing here. McIntyre will now have 2 laps to run. He's well away from this field. He should go faster than his time coming in, 15:54.43. If he maintains this pace, he certainly seems to have that gold medal locked up.
Well, it's a 100-meter lead. He still looks strong. McIntyre does. Cintron continues to lead the chasing pack in second position, and he leads the Bermudan as Bortelli.
So at the 200-meter mark, that's where you'll find the man they call Luke McIntyre of Barbados. Barbados, they are having a fantastic final day of championships here, the CARIFTA Games. McIntyre's a glance at the big screen. He's into the straightaway once more. The bell will sound when he gets to the starting line here / finishing line. McIntyre of Barbados in front and in charge.
It's about to lap Gonzalez. He would have already lapped the first Grenadian.
So his sister won silver in the 3,000 meters. He's going to go for gold, having won bronze last year. He heads back to the backstretch. It's McIntyre of Barbados.
Running time of 14 minutes and 46 seconds so far. So the record is safe.
In second is Aiden Cintron of the US Virgin Islands, but cruising down the backstretch, that's McIntyre of Barbados. The man in third at the moment is Gianluca Bartoli of Bermuda, well away from the next best runner in Christian Janssen.
It's McIntyre all the way to the finish line, still looking as fresh as he started.
So as he turned just about now, it's the man from Barbados to add another gold medal to Team Barbados. The blue and yellow flags with the broken trident have gone up right in front of our commentary position as McIntyre looks to be very well and home, waves to the fans who are shouting his name in the grandstand. He's sailing in the night's lights. Gold for McIntyre, 15 minutes 44 the flash time. 15:42.5 it appears.
In style, McIntyre.
Much faster than his time coming in, as I predicted. The man in silver will be Cintron of the US Virgin Islands. And the man in third comes from Trinidad and Tobago, Isaiah Alder.
And I tell you something with the athlete from Trinidad and Tobago there, he was never in the picture until right at the end. That's Isaiah Alder.
Well, confirming. It's actually not Alder, it's his teammate Jeremy Samaru who came across the line for third. Came out of nowhere, Samaru, for the bronze.
Absolutely. He was nowhere in the picture. Waited just about 400 meters to go. And right to the finish line, he would have overtaken 3 athletes in front of him for the bronze medal.
Including Gianluca Bartoli of Bermuda,
who did a lot of the early running.
Was well set on getting at least a bronze, misses out entirely.
So the action continues, but you're going to hear a different voice from here.
As we welcome back Terry Finisterre, back from trackside duties. As we say thank you to Bernard Antoine, the Grenadian, who has been quite helpful and great in carrying us through that 5,000 meters and before the 800 and 200 meters. Terry, 22.11 seconds. You witnessed it live as we see the final athlete on the track in the 5,000 meters coming home.
Yes, and you heard the endorsement from the Prime Minister of Grenada for young Shania Douglas. National under 20 record. CARIFTA record.
Well, I mean, easily Austin Seeley Award winner in my mind.
The thing is, the 2 young ladies, Fenton and Johnson, were out there
before, yes,
hustling for the award. And Shania Douglas comes in less than 23 seconds, and I think pretty much seals it.
I think so as well. And the context I gave at the end of the race, apart from breaking the CARIFTA under 20 record, which stood since 2013, she also improves on her world under 20 lead, which was 22.36 before. She also moves joint third all-time on the under 20 list with Alison Felix, and it also improves her national under 20 record. When you put it in that context, what have we seen that's better than that in the last 3 days?
In the last few years, perhaps.
There you go.
Fantastic performance from Shania Douglas. Like I said, the young lady has told us that when we come to watch her, we need to come prepared for a show. And we got a show this evening.
The main event.
Lots of sibling connections here this evening. Luke McIntyre winning gold after his sister won silver earlier in the weekend. We also had Terry. I actually met Baptiste Terry
So
down
they're
on the
related.
infield. He's his little brother.
Ah, there you go.
And he's only 15 this year, so he has a few more years left in the division. So he certainly is looking to break his big brother's records going forward. Keep the pole vault record in the family.
And he was also listed in the discus throw, the man Thierry. Not sure if he went over there. We're going to go down trackside. I believe we have Clyde waiting as well. Clyde, it's over to you.
At the CARIFTA Games Trinidad, you came to Grenada. Tell us about your determination to make sure that you get that gold.
Well, I would just say that this journey starts from my very first CARIFTA, which was in Bahamas in 2023. I placed 5th in the 3000, and since then I've had a sort of rocky start over my under 17 years, and I wanted to better that in under 20, which started with my bronze in the 5000 last year. And overall I had goals set for all of these races, and I wanted to win gold in every single one, and I'm just so thankful that I was able to do it in this games, even though it took me so long.
Okay, so well, I know that the training for this type of event has to be one that is pretty tough. Just bring us through some of the things that you do as part of your training.
Well, I will start by saying I'm a triathlete, so that means I do swimming, cycling, and running, and that's competitively my main sport. So all of that training, 2 sessions a day over the course of the week, has really built up my aerobic capacity, and that's what allows me to do so well in the 5,000 meters on track.
All right, wonderful. So there you heard it. Luke McIntyre, Barbados, gold medalist in the 5,000 meters. Congratulations. Best wishes to you as you continue your season.
Thank you very much.
All right, guys, back up to you.
Thank you so much, and thank you to Luke McIntyre, who did such a fantastic job there. And one of the things that we have to note about all of the Bajan athletes who have won medals in the middle and long distance events, and Lord Seb Cole, president of the World Athletics, alluded to it in his interview, front running key for all of them. And I think all of them that I've spoken to have said one of the reasons that they go out in front is that they don't have a great kick, but they are able to demonstrate their endurance, and so the endurance aspect for them is more prevalent than the speed aspect. So the endurance really key, but it's always going to be a mix of the two attributes.
So the final event of the girls' heptathlon competition, 800 meters about to go off. I think we have the updated scores before this race. Tanique Vincent still leads. It seems to be a Trinidad 1-2 at the moment. 4,491 points for Tanique Vincent of Trinidad and Tobago, the defending champion. Kiori Roble of Trinidad in second with 3,739 points. Zaza Franz of Curacao in third, 3,724 points. Her teammate, Drivienska Costa, 3,563 points in fourth. Fifth is Brittany Barron of Jamaica, 3,440 points. Sixth, Inaya Nesbitt of Bahamas, 3,416 points. Seventh is Montisha St. Bernard of Grenada, 3,083 points. In eighth is Kizan John of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, 3,082 points. And in ninth, Sydney Douglas of Grenada, 2,892 points. Significantly, it's the first time in quite a while that we have had all 9 competitors who started remaining in the competition up to the final event. That's good to see. So their 800 meters race on track.
And it appears that the record should remain safe. The record 52-31. Aisha Champagne 2015. Bastos and Kitts and Nevis. Would be interesting to see if we do go to St. Kitts to see Tanik challenge that record next year.
So Sydney Douglas and Zaza France sharing lane 8. Baron of Jamaica in 7. John of St. Vincent and the Grenadines in 6. St. Bernard Grenada in lane 5. Trinidad's Kiori Roble in 4. Tanik Vincent, the competition leader, defending champion in lane 3 of Trinidad and Tobago. Lane 2 is Curaçao's Costa, that's Jurivienska Costa. And in lane 1 from the Bahamas, Inaya Nesbitt. Two days of competition comes to an end. They flew under the radar with the javelin throw. Completed. Well, there is a lot happening on the track.
Yes, and in the field.
Yes.
Because the shot put under 20 boys was taking place as well as the under 17 girls triple jump.
So 2 laps off this track for these ladies. Roble of Trinidad and Tobago started fast, so too John of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So they cut over momentarily on the backstretch. And it's the Vincentian who leads early ahead of Roble of Trinidad and Tobago. Just behind them from the Bahamas, that's Nesbitt. The youngest, one of the youngest in the field, Nesbitt, 15 herself, and Sydney Douglas of Grenada. John, 17, Roble, 19, one of the oldest, well, the oldest in the field. Baron of Jamaica behind Roble now, but it's John who leads.
And Vincent, unless she runs a personal best, she's way ahead of Roble. But unless she runs a personal best in this event, she will be just shy of her PB for the heptathlon overall, which is the mark that she set last year, winning at Port of Spain, 5035. A mark from 2025. She would finish, if she goes for a personal best, at just about 5008. So just shy of her personal best, unless she sets a new personal best in the 800.
Kiss and John will turn for home momentarily. Shafika Maloney must be watching this. The Vincentian 800 meters record holder. As Kiss and John will be ending her heptathlon competition on a high. Brittany Barron of Jamaica in second. She wants to move up from 5th that she's in. But it's Kiss and John not feeling the lactic burn, but has enough a gap to go across the line. Barron of Jamaica will be second, and Kiss and John wins it, collapses at the end. Barron in second, and Roble of Trinidad and Tobago, her face in her hands. She knows she has gotten at least the silver medal.
Would love to see athletes like Kessie and John continue in the event, just 17 years old. Montisha St. Bernard, 16. Sydney Douglas, 15. Excellent advertisement, as Lord Coe said, for junior athletics as they finish up 2 days of competition. Vincent actually did run a personal best, 243.20, so I'll have to run the calculator on that one again. She may just about have squeaked in. I think she may have done it. 44.91 she came in with. and she's added 537 points. So no, still just shy of her PB. 5028 should be her final points tally, Donald. But still an outstanding competition from that young lady. She was fourth in the 100-meter hurdles, showed her prowess in the high jump, won that going away, won the shot put. Only girl over 10 meters in shot puts. She was second in the 200 meters to end day one. Then went on to win the long jump earlier today, 5.56 meters. Through the javelin, 33.69 meters to lead that event. And now finishing down the field in the 800 meters, but a comfortable victory for her at the end of the day, as you see Kessie and John of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Not an easy event at all.
It certainly isn't.
One of our media colleagues downstairs said you could not pay him enough money to go out there and compete in the combined events.
It's
grueling.
It's like you need to be the jack of all these disciplines and not necessarily the master of all, but at least a master of a few.
Yeah, it definitely helps if you have the ace card up your sleeve, particularly going into the second day. If you have an event that you can go out there and dominate on the second day, the javelin throw, high jump, pole vault, those events, great increments. And as we see at the world level, the combined events competitors coming together, they're going to hold hands.
On a lap or on a walk. Chaperone there with them.
Presenting themselves to the crowd just as they did in the morning yesterday. Thank you very much, ladies. You have indeed put on a show here at the Kirani James Stadium. Could be friends for life, these young ladies.
Very much so, and some of them will be back again next year.
Regrettably, some of them might be saying in the WhatsApp group, yeah, girl, I think that's it for me. But yeah, it's good to see the growth in the number of events, as you noted. The fact that every one of the competitors, 9 competitors, made it through the 2 days. We had no dropouts. So that's very encouraging. And it's encouraging to see that we have so many territories involved in the combined events this year across the board. And looking forward to seeing the continued growth of the heptathlon, octathlon, and decathlon in the years to come.
And importantly, all 9 ladies in the hep finished.
That's right. That's the thing. Finish the 2 days. You come out there, and we talked about the ages of some of these young ladies. Most of them eligible to return in 2026, wherever we are in the world in 2026.
Could be south, could be north of here.
Yes. But wherever we are next year, we're looking forward to seeing a number of these young ladies returning to the track and in the field, developing their craft. Nesbitt, just 15 years old. St. Bernard, 16. Douglas, 15. So really wonderful to see them as we head back down to the triple jump.
Triple jump for under 20 boys ongoing. The leader in the competition, Michael Andre Edwards, finished second in the long jump. 15.42 his mark. Michael Andre Edwards. Christophe Caliste of Grenada. He's a man in second at the moment.
We talked about big fields, 14 boys involved in the triple jump for under 20 boys. Also in progress, probably just wrapping up, in fact, the discus throw for under 17 boys. Yes, they're in round 5 of that competition. And Jafari Shaw of Trinidad and Tobago leads with 56.36 meters. So he's looking good, Jafari Shaw. To add to his medal tally, he already has a bronze 15.19 meters in the shot put in this age group.
We also have in this competition Kazim Telesford. Comes in with some history. 53.04 meters, his best throw. But Telesford, as we noted earlier, no relation to the other Telesford who medaled here this weekend, but last year they both took medals home, and we'll be hoping that they'll be keeping some medals here as well.
Michael Andre Edwards, the man on the runway, the leader in the competition in the triple jump. He asked them to stop clapping a while ago. Now he tells them they can go ahead.
Go ahead.
But he's not happy about something again. He says, follow my direction, follow my lead. He's gone 16.25 this season. Michael Andre Edwards, 16, which is a PB for him. Lovely height from him. Gets the white flag. That 16.25 jump came at champs. Negative 0.6 meters per second wind.
.18 meters, the indication. Discus throw continues. We'll be up amongst the medalists now. Tracy of Jamaica, 51.30 meters. He sits in third place. Telesford, Grenada, he's in second, 53.04. And Jafari Shaw aiming for his second medal here at these games, this time gold, 56.30 meters. Record, though, is pretty safe at the moment. 60.87. That man, Kamari Kennedy, last year.
Messiah on the runway for Barbados. Currently in 8th position. The Barbadians love that one. 14.21 meters is best. This is round 2 of jumping.
And he'll have been making a bit of noise, I'm sure, for Luke Shaw as he went by several times.
I know you're thinking about football.
Luke McIntyre. Luke McIntyre. Luke McIntyre. The man, Luke McIntyre.
Javier Cato of St. Vincent and the Grenadines next on the runway. Was 5th at the Boys Championships. Heard that we have an interview downstairs. Clyde, it's over to you.
Okay, so I am down here with the Heptathlon overall champion, Vincent Tinik. 7 grueling events. At the end of it all, you're standing strong. Tell us how you feel winning this gold medal.
I feel great that I win the gold medal again this year. I'm a little bit disappointed of my performance. Throughout the hurdles, the 200, 800, the shot put, almost all my events I was disappointed of, but I still pulled through.
Okay, in terms of the events, which event out of the 7 do you prefer?
The high jump, of course.
The high jump. All right, you seem to be a good high jumper. Previously, you would have competed in the high jump. All right, wonderful. In terms of moving forward, what are your plans in terms of going forward with the multi-events?
Well, I plan to work even more harder this year to attain a goal and also make the World Juniors record. I will want to also do the high jump individual as well.
All right, well, congratulations to you. Best wishes on your endeavors. And we expect to see you dominate as fast as you go up the ladder.
Thank you.
All right. All right, Donald, back up to you.
So hearing that Solal Theory did not start the discus throw, so he was satisfied with getting a gold. Not sure how he would have fared in the discus throw in any case, but he was satisfied with just the one. I think that maybe Jafari Shaw throwing again. Was it? No, that would be his teammate, Ethan Myers. Myers in 8th place. So they're at opposite ends of the spectrum. Ethan Myers is in 8th. Jafari Shaw is in 1st.
To the right of picture, that is the man Archer, Carlin Archer, the long jump gold medalist. He's at the moment in 5th position, round 2 of jumping. His best so far, 14.60 meters. Waiting for the go ahead to head down the runway. His teammate goes into the ring in the discus.
Nikos Stewart of the Bahamas. He's in 7th place at the moment, 42.74 meters, his previous best. That came in round 3.
Archer for his second round attempt. Triple jump for under 20 boys. Mentioned in the under 17 girls that if one phase is spoilt, then the entire jump would be in jeopardy. 4x4 coming up next, under 17 girls.
One more quick note on the discus throw. The shot put champion, Kamal Armstrong, unable to get into the final 8. Looking now at the 4x4s, we're going to start, of course, with the under 17 girls. British Virgin Islands, Keisha Crick, Mackenzie Crabb, Michaela Logan, and Samasia Leonard. The Bahamas have Zara Fraser, Brianna Bootle, Nevea McKee, and of course that girl, Kiesra Thomas. Trinidad and Tobago come out now. Eden Chiwa, O'Shea Cummings is back in the business. Nyla Kerr, I think she said, I think her mother is here, yes, watching her. And Soleil Caruth, Haiti, Hope Edwards, Anaya Joseph, Aisha Wajid, we saw her earlier, and Fallon Siriban will line up for them. Team Grenada gets a huge roar. Ariana James, Emma Frederick, Mkaya Frederick, and Annalisa Brown got herself a medal earlier this evening.
Taylor Ray Wiggins, Tiara McLean. And Jamaica, Imani Lowe, Alyssa Carty, Daniela Dixon, Shamika McLean. Shamika McLean, the 400-meter champion, of course. Earlier this weekend. Kiesra Thomas, the silver medalist in the 400. Bronze medalist in the 200, and of course she would have been part of that team that won the 4x1, broke the record. Daniela Dixon, 4th for Jamaica in the 400-meter final. Brianna Brutal, just 15 years old. She was 5th for the Bahamas. Thorne was 6th in that event. And Crick was 8th for the British Virgin Islands. So a number of young ladies here who would have seen competition already during the course of this weekend. Some of them as well would have run earlier this evening. Thomas taking bronze earlier tonight. Shiwa finishing in the 4th position for Trinidad and Tobago. Would have competed this evening, got medals already, and now looking to put a bow on CARIFTA 2026. We're going down now to trackside with another interview.
So the 4x400 meters relay under 17 is coming up. Clyde, are you standing by?
I'm hearing you, but I don't have anything as yet.
Not a problem as we wait for the teams to get themselves settled. In the meantime, we can give you more updates from the field events ongoing before the under 17 4x4 happens. The triple jump in progress. No change to the top 3, but we have an improvement. Javier Cato of St. Vincent and the Grenadines is around 2 mark of 14.72 meters, puts him just outside the medals in 4th now. Riquelme Hunter of Jamaica, 14.94 in the bronze medal position, and Christophe Caliste of Grenada, 15.01 meters in 2nd, and Michael Andre Edwards of Jamaica, 15.42. He continues to lead the competition. So the last set of events on the track about to get underway. 4x400 meters relay and the 2 field events ongoing, plus medal ceremonies at the end and a massive after games closing ceremony.
The 4x4 is about to start, and so good luck. 4x4 is about to start, people. So let me look on now, show you guys the team for the U17 girls 4x4, first of the 4, and they're on their marks. So the Jamaican team is Imani Lowe, Alicia Carter, Daniel Dixon, Shamika McLean, Anika Lowe, Azaria Harris. And they're in the set position. They're off. Off they go. Jamaica in the first lap. Remember, this is a 1 lap. Trinidad and Tobago stepping out quickly. Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica stepping away as well. Let's see what Jamaica will do in this one. Jamaica flying on the backstretch.
They have started quite well on the inside. Barbados also looks fast in lane number 7. Trinidad and Tobago trying to close the stagger on Jamaica on the outside on this opening leg.
Trinidad trying to close the stagger.
Jamaica being caught by Trinidad. Based on the stagger, the team from the Twin Island Republic, they lead. Seems to be Eden Chiwa, the 4th place finisher on the 200 meters, and Lowe of Jamaica on the outside. The first change should be made by Trinidad as Shea Cummings gets the baton for them. Alyssa Carty, the 400-meter hurdles under 17 winner, gets it for them. The silver medalist in the 1500 meters for under 17 is Cummings for Trinidad and Tobago. Carty down the backstretch. Haiti in business as well. They have Anaya Joseph. So Jamaica in front of Haiti. The Bahamas also there. They move in third ahead of Cummings of Trinidad and Tobago.
Jamaica leading.
The Jamaicans in front. They lead on this second change.
Girls 4x4, 400 meter relay.
Jamaica with Alyssa Carty. Continues to hold sway. They're in the ascendancy. Now Cummings moves forward and takes aim at the Jamaicans for the Trinidadians. Bahamas also taking aim as they move into third. The next changes are made and it's Trinidad in front. Jamaica in second. And as they head around to the backstretch, it's Haiti in third. Jamaica chasing Trinidad at the moment. Jamaica the defending champions. Daniela Dixon has the baton for Jamaica. Salil Caruth, or is that Nyla Carr? Well, it's Caruth who has the baton, but Dixon of Jamaica steps away from her. So Caruth trying to chase, but Daniela Dixon of Jamaica brings them into the straightaway with one change to come. The Jamaicans looking to start on a high in these 4x4s.
So Dixon run, man.
The defending champions in the under 17 girls 4x400 meters relay continue to lead. Shamika McLean, the new record holder in the 400 meters, has the baton for the Jamaicans. The Jamaicans are away and off to the races. She's cruising down the backstretch. McLean for Jamaica. Trinidad, they have the 1500 meters champion with the baton. That's Nyla Carr. But Shamika McLean of Jamaica has widened the gap. The Jamaicans are entering the straightaway, the home stretch to the good. A slight glance to the left sees that she's way ahead of the field. Jamaica in the under 17 girls 4x4 are on the road for victory. Bahamas storming forward to chase Trinidad for that silver. Jamaica wins gold. Bahamas in the second spot here. Bahamas get silver. Trinidad and Tobago bronze. 3:44 on the clock. The Jamaicans defend their title. Bahamas with a strong finishing leg from Kezra Thomas.
Hey, Trinidad run up and win one. First
3:41.1 for the Jamaicans. 3:44.39 for Bahamas. 3:45.54 for Trinidad and Tobago.
Third then come, third.
Thomas from the Bahamas. She was on the silver medal team last year. And McLean, she was on the championship team last year. She leaves these games.
Girl named Dixon for Jamaica.
Happy and she will be well satisfied.
Certainly so. A shot of the Trinidadian team there.
Always interesting to see how teams set up, because for Trinidad and Tobago, for instance, you had a couple of 800, 1500 meter runners in the second and fourth legs. And it's good, obviously, as a middle distance runner to work on that speed element, and you get to see in training what it is you're capable of. And of course, when you come to races like this, when you're in the relays, the 4x4, for me, the ultimate equalizer, because you get to see 200 meter runners, 400 meter runners, 800, 1500, 400 hurdlers, even 110 hurdlers jump in the mix. And from time to time, your odd long jumper, triple jumper
comes into the fore as well.
Is part of it as well.
Jamaicans, they're celebrating. Yesterday, the celebrations were a bit muted for them in the 4x1. Well, they start with a win in the under 17 girls 4x4. You know, seems to be the long jumper as well.
For the Bahamas.
No, that's actually Brianna Bootle.
No, Bootle. So Bahamas with a fine silver medal. 3 more races to come here this evening. We're at the midway point of the triple jump, just about. Whereas over in the discus throw, that competition has been completed. And the third place goes to Tracy of Jamaica, 51.30 meters. A little bit of a slippery circle. The rains affecting a number of the throwers, especially the rotational throwers in the shot, and of course the discus throwers. Not so much the javelin, but definitely those other 2 groups that I mentioned would have been affected by the conditions in the circles. Kazim Telesford of Grenada, 53.04. He has that in his 3rd round, but winning from Trinidad and Tobago on his 2nd attempt to 56.30 meters. And there you see Kazim Telesford. He was 5th last year. He continues the tradition of Telesfords, no relation necessarily, but the tradition of Telesfords taking medals for Grenada. I think they've done so at least the past 3 years. Rayvon Telesford getting medals last year, and then, in fact, year before, and last year we had Joshua Telesford getting a medal in the high jump, and Rayvon Telesford getting a medal as well in the javelin throw.
Michael Andre Edwards taking his round 3 attempt in the triple jump for under 20 boys. He leads the competition. 15.42 meters is best. Must say that Grenada has certainly played fantastic host to these CARIFTA games. And I'm sure that we'll be back here sometime soon for sure.
Prime Minister did say they enjoy having the Caribbean and demonstrating regional unity.
Four by 4 for the under 20 boys coming up next. 15.84 for Michael Andre Edwards. He improves his mark in the triple jump competition. On the runway, the man from Barbados.
All right, people, so
That's
the 4x4.
He's currently in 9th, well, in 9th position.
The 4x4 for the female just ran a while ago. And for girls, so you can see it here, so Jamaica winning 3 minutes 40.11. And then we're going over to the boys now. Is the 4x4 meter relay U17. Trinidad and Tobago, Julian Chinley, Dario Tavernier, Caden Brathwaite Adams, Michael Paul, Lyndon George, Michael Paul. Kevian Minot, Dwayne Sharp, Markland Williams, Jason Peter, Brandon Bennett, Luke Plummer. Jamaica is supposed to lose 4. I win this. I win easy too.
And Michael Paul. Barbados. We get the opportunity to see an exciting young man here. Khalil Bryan, Tage Coward, Jackie O'Devonish, and that young man, Jalino Hamlet. Hamlet has some time left in the CARIFTA games, has some time left in the under-17 division. Started his games off on a bit of a sour note, but has been soldiering on. The Bahamas, Varun Pinder, Aidan Musgrove, Avonte Lotmore, and Zion Bradford. Just one final note on that young man, Hamlet. Had a wonderful anchor for Barbados to get them a medal in the 4x1.
Bradford, the Bahamian, bronze in the 200 not too long ago. So he'll want to go one better or two places better with this 4x4 team. They are the defending champions, Bahamas, in this under 17 boys 4x4. 3:17:37 the time they ran last year. The record 3:12:72. So we go down to trackside. Clyde John is waiting once more. Clyde, it's over to you.
All right, thank you again, Donald. I'm here with the defending under 17 champs, Team Jamaica. Girls, you came to Grenada, being the defending champions, and you made your statement. Tell us about that run.
Well, we go out there and do our best. We execute our race. I'll come here if we win, so that will do.
All right, you being the only member of the 2025 team, you seem to have the experience. What did you say to these girls?
Let's go out there and win this.
All right, I want one of the newcomers to tell me, how does it feel being a part of a champion team once more?
It felt amazing. Like, I wanted the whole Jamaica to know me and know us as a team.
All right, wonderful. So there we had it. That's the Jamaican 4x4. What a way to end these games.
One Jamaica.
All right, back up to you, Donald.
Excitement there from the Jamaicans in the under 17 4x4, winning gold, defending the title they won last year in Trinidad and Tobago. Daniela Dixon of William Knibb Memorial High School, another one of the future coming out of that institution.
Don't know if you noticed coming out of the discus throw that we had the young man from Trinidad and Tobago won, but he goes to Jamaica College.
Yep, sure.
Rajiv Ford, he is not here. He's watching from Jamaica, but he's produced three or four medals in the discus throw at these games. Salmon, Denzel Phillips from St. Lucia, Shaw.
And Shaw getting the shot put.
Yes. So excellent work for Jamaica College. And Coach Ford. Let's get ready for the 4x4 and the 17 boys.
Thought lane number 5 moved a bit before the race went off. That was Grenada. The race is sent off nonetheless, and Jamaica in lane 4. They have gained on Grenada. Grenada sat back in the blocks after, so they have lost a few steps. On the outside, Bahamas also travels well. So Team Bahamas, who won last year, they continue to hold that advantage. The record 3:12:72. Said it was done by the Bahamas last year. And they're leading on the outside based on the stagger. So Bahamas in front with Varun Pinder running fast for Trinidad and Tobago. That's Julian Chin Lee. His sister was in the under 17. Well, actually, no. So Bahamas, the team to catch on the outside. That's Aidan Musgrove. Team Bahamas in front. Chasing as well. It's the British Virgin Islands. Then Jamaica. Bahamas out in front though. The Jamaicans get back in the mix with Dwayne Sharp. Team Bahamas, sharp glancing at the man from Bahamas as he changes here. Jamaica in front. Down the backstretch they go. Bahamas in chase, so too is the British Virgin Islands. Easy running down the backstretch for the top two teams, but Bahamas, they're closing the gap at the moment on the Jamaicans. The British Virgin Islands still in third with Barbados chasing. Now Bahamas, they make the move. Down into the straightaway they go. Jamaica in front. Seems to be Markland Williams. They'll change first on this final leg. Jason Pitter gets the baton. The 45-7 man for Jamaica. One would say the baton is in safe hands as the Jamaicans look to make it 2 from 2. Bahamas still chasing at this juncture. Jamaica in front. Jason Pitter widening the gap between himself and the chasing man from Bahamas. But Bahamas not giving up. They have found something extra as they turn into the home stretch. Pitter sees him coming and hastens his steps. It's Jamaica from the Bahamas. Bahamas trying to get back their title. Jamaica in front. Just making the lead here. Stick and it does. 3:12 on the clock for the flash time for the Jamaicans. Bahamas in second. 3:13:07 for Jamaica.
Barbados is on the screen in the bronze position.
Love to see that last.
Yeah. So you're watching the men
when
in
they go in
front,
and Jason Peter and me know say it done.
Barbados
Can't
had
catch back
a
Peter.
lot of work to do to
Them
get into the bronze medal
Can't catch back
position.
Peter people.
But you're not catching Peter. You give him the stick in front of everybody else at this level, under 17 CARIFTA games. And it looks as though Barbados did indeed. We definitely need to get that replay and see what could have transpired there.
You can't catch
Well,
back
at this
Peter
point
people.
in time, the gap roughly about 20 meters between British Virgin Islands and Barbados.
But what an anchor leg.
Yeah.
Here he comes and grabs a bronze medal for Barbados.
Trinidad also passed the British Virgin
Yes.
Islands in the home stretch as well.
He looked pretty well set at about 200 meters, but really well done by the anchor for Barbados to come through and snatch a bronze. The British Virgin Islander probably was seeing himself already
with the medal around his neck.
With the medal
Two
around
from
his
two,
neck.
Anthony.
And
2 from 2, Anthony. 2 from 2.
came a cropper. Barbados' best medal tally ever was 33 back in 1997. They got 10 gold medals. The both of you need to organize those flags, gentlemen. Definitely need to be the
2
right
from
side.
2, Anthony. 2 from 2. Jamaica 3 minutes 13.07 seconds. Not a bad.
See, the Bahamas don't have that issue. Whichever way up the flag is, it's fine.
2 from 2.
I'm sure some of their media brethren, some of their countrymen will be sorting them out and getting the trident the right way up. Jamaica as well.
Yeah, I mean, very good run from them. They set it up well after the Bahamas went out quite hard.
Well, when you have two of the top quarter milers at the under 17 level in the region, in Sharp and Pitter, shouldn't be too troubled. But the Bahamas did come in with a strong team, did put the pressure on a couple of times, ultimately succumbed to the superior depth and strength of the Jamaican team.
We go trackside now where Clyde is waiting.
All right, thank you again, Donald. I know that we're all excited with the track events, but I have a man from the field, and he's none other.
So people, we have the under 20 girls next. So let's look at the alleys of the under 20. So the under 20 is next. So gone 2 from 2 already. The under 20 girls is next. Davine Dickens, Brianna Brown, Shaniki Lindsay, Natasha Fletcher, Shania Douglas is also there. Will she run? Will Shania Douglas run? That a goal this again, you know, people. A goal this again. So Bahamas there, Barbie, Trinidad and Tobago there. A goal this again, man. Springer there. Springer have a team. Guyana have a team. Goal this again, people. Goal this again. You can see it. Goal this again. So people, go on listen to the commentary. Soon be back.
Still have action ongoing in the triple jump for under 20 boys.
And their father, Tanika and Tyreek, their father, David, I'm told, is in the building.
So the 5,000 meters medal presentations being done now. That's Jeremy Samaru of Trinidad and Tobago, got by Gianluca Bortoli of Bermuda and Christian Janssen of Aruba to get that bronze. Silver medalist is Aiden Cintron of the U.S. Virgin Islands, 16:03.61 his time. And you'll probably hear a loud eruption of cheers just outside of our commentary box for the next person being introduced. The gold medalist in the boys under 25,000 meters, Luke McIntyre of Barbados, 15 minutes 42.51. The bronze medalist from last year gets gold in 2026. And you can hear those loud shouts. They're really just right outside our commentary box.
And they've been screaming
all weekend long.
Ringing the cowbells. And I think his parents may be right in front of him as he's there on the top of the rostrum.
Going back to Barbados with 2 medals for the family, a silver and a gold.
Something to declare when he comes through customs.
Certainly. So those are the medalists in the boys under 25,000 meters. On the 17 girls triple jump competition. Seems such a long time ago that event concluded. Modeste, Kaylina Modeste of Grenada, taking the bronze with 11.32 meters her best. Second place, Stevanko Henry of Jamaica. She gets her second silver, having won silver in the high jump on Saturday. 11.51 her best in this triple jump competition. So that's Stefanko Henry. The championite, the gold medalist now, Jose Johnson, 12.35 meters. Third gold medal for her. Gold in the long jump, gold in the triple jump, silver in the 100 meters, gold in the 4x1, which was a record as well. Talented athlete Jose Johnson, only 15 years of age, from the Bahamas. Your medalist in the girls under 17 triple jump. Boys triple jump under 20. Still ongoing. We go downstairs to Clyde. Clyde.
All right, again, thank you, Donald. I'm here with the 4x4 winning Jamaican team. Guys, last year you came second to the Bahamas. This year you came to make your statement. Tell us about your run.
Sir, you know, me and my team just had a mission. For last year we lose, was disappointed, but we just decided this year we are come take it back. Our title now, we come back, come take it. We decided, so now we lose. Train harder, we just come do the right thing.
All right, after the first change, you were not in front, but what was the mindset? How did you guys really process to get that gold medal?
Sir, my teammate, you know, he run a couple rounds of world. Him not really healthy like that, but him come and him doing best and come hand it to me. So I just decided to team believe in me and I made them proud. So I just run down the man and catch him and just bring my team in the lead.
All right, so guys, we want to wish you all the best as you continue your journey. This is early season, early years for you actually, because you're under 17, so we wish you best of luck as you continue in the sprinting.
Thank you very much, sir. You know.
So that was the 4x4 Jamaican team winning the gold medal here at the CARIFTA Games, the 53rd edition. Back up to you guys.
Thank you very much, Clyde. And for those who are listening to that interview, it's pretty much said, Dwayne Sharp, that last year they were disappointed that they lost, and they came back this year with an objective to win, and they executed well. He knew that his teammate had multiple rounds of hurdle events and did his best on the first leg, and it was up to them to take it home, and they did that. So well done to the Jamaican team. So 2 more events to come on the track. The 4th round of the under 20 boys triple jump is ongoing. The leader still Michael Andre Edwards of Jamaica, 15.84 meters. Second, Aaron Massar of Barbados. That 3rd round jump that he made, 15.26 meters, puts him in the silver medal position. He leapfrogs Christophe Caliste of Grenada, 15.01 meters. Raquelme Hunter of Jamaica in 4th, 14.94 meters. 5th, Javier Cato of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, 14.72 meters. 6th, Jaden Maxwell of Trinidad and Tobago, 14.62 meters. 7th, Carlin Archer, the long jump champion of the Bahamas, 14.60 meters. And in 8th, Cristiano Perez of Trinidad and Tobago, 14.58 meters. They have commenced the 4th round. We have had the competitors in 8th, 7th, 6th, and 5th place jumping, and no change has been made to those positions.
And getting ready for our penultimate event on the track. Jamaica, we've lamented the paucity of numbers in the under 20 girls. Definitely something that administrators and coaches will want to look out for. Jamaica lines up with Divine Dickerson, Brianna Brown, Shanika Lindsay, and I believe Nastasia Fletcher completes their quartet. Barbados has Kanedra Morgan, Ashlyn Simmons, who's having herself quite a meet, Dania Skeet, who was a medalist here this weekend, as well as Kadia Rock, also a medalist this weekend. Grenada has Kayana Alexander, Kalia Olive, Peaches Panchu, and Annie Logie. The Bahamas, Samaya Crawley, Kimari Hanna, Sage Demerit, Alexis Roberts. Trinidad and Tobago has Kaya Hyson, Kayla Charles, Ayula Alfred, and Jenna Marie Thomas. So they line up Jamaica in lane 3, Barbados in 4, Grenada 5, the Bahamas 6, and Trinidad and Tobago in 7. 3 will get medals, 2 will run for pride, perhaps national records. Let's see.
So as the ladies walk towards the start area, Raquelme Hunter, who is in 4th in the triple jump, his latest mark 14.83 meters, so he remains in 4th. Christophe Caliste of Grenada would have been next on the runway. He, I believe, awaits his mark in that round.
Interestingly, the next best mark for both Caliste and Hunter, 14.83 meters. Hunter's best 14.94, but Caliste in 3rd place by virtue of going 15.01 in the first round of the competition.
And his mark, not an improvement. Christophe Caliste now on the runway, the man in the silver medal position. Aaron Massar, Caliste's mark was 14.80 meters. This is Massar of Barbados, buoyed by what he's seen all day. At one point was all the way down in 9th position in the triple jump. He's in the silver medal position now.
Best jump 15.26 meters.
So he storms down the runway. Lovely on the board for the Barbadian.
Don't think he'll improve, but he's sure to be happy with his current position. Just 2 jumps remaining and he's in second place. We had Calist 14.80 meters. His indication remains on the board. 15.03. So a little down for Messiah. But 15.03 would still be second in the competition, ahead of Calista at 15.01. So Messiah looking to add to a fine evening and a fine weekend for Barbados. You'll have watched Ashlyn Simmons, Luke McIntyre, Daniel Skeet, Jolino Hamlet doing
times
fine
2
work. Yes. Kamal Armstrong as well. Jaden Walcott says that he's looking to break the record next year. That record is over 20 meters. So he's a
consistently over 18.
Very, very confident young man. I did say that he's thrown 18.5 a number of times. He came and gave us an 18.41 today. So I think we should be grateful for fine performance. But next year, he says, is the year. Remember, he's only in his first year.
He is.
Under 20. So he's got 2 more years to grow. Not
in that
necessarily physically. So he's already a big fellow. But next year, he thinks that we will see the real deal from Jaden Walcott.
The penultimate event on track now, the under-20 girls 4x400 meters relay.
Jamaica, Barbados, Grenada, Bahamas, Trinidad and Tobago.
So they go here in the 4x4 for under-20 girls. The defending champions, Jamaica, in this one. The Jamaicans have gone 2 of the 4 relays already today. And they're storming down the backstretch with Davine Dickinson. Dickinson with the baton for the Jamaicans. They have closed the stagger. Take aim at the Bahamas, who has gained on Trinidad and Tobago on the outside. So as they turn into the straightaway, it's Jamaica and the Bahamas, the top 2 teams here, based on the stagger, with the Jamaicans leading on the inside. Trinidad with Kaya Hyson sees Crawley of Bahamas go by her. The Jamaicans change first. Brianna Brown gets the baton for them. So Brown of Jamaica, quality athlete. This has ranged from 100 to 400 meters. Brown gives Jamaica a widened lead. The Bahamas team chasing with Kay Marie Hanna. Trinidad also chasing with Kayla Charles. The Jamaicans continue to hold the advantage. Barbados, they're in 4th with Ashlyn Simmons, the double champion at 8 and 1500 meters. But Brown keeps the Jamaicans up front. Bahamas, though, they're trying to close the gap through Hannah. Jamaica with Brown. The change is about to be made. Getting the baton for Jamaica. That's Shanika Lindsay. Bahamas hands over to Demerit, and she's closing fast. Down the backstretch they go. The gap that the Jamaicans had as their lead is narrowing at this point. Lindsay yet to press on the gas. The Jamaicans have Nastasia Fletcher on anchor. They turn into the straightaway once more. Lindsay holding on for the Jamaicans. The Bahamians in second. Jamaica will change first once more. Valiant effort from the Bahamians. That was Sage Demerit for them on that third leg. Nastasha Fletcher, the 400-meter hurdles under 20 gold medalist, has the baton for Jamaica. A capable and competent anchor woman, as she does for her high school team back home. That's Heidel High. Fletcher will give Jamaica, it appears at this point, a third gold medal at 4x4 here in Grenada. Bahamas still chasing with Roberts, but Fletcher will not be caught. Barbados in the mix as well. They're in the bronze medal position. What a night for Barbados. Jamaica, though, will get the win. 3:33 thereabout for that run. Bahamas in second. And coming across the line for third, Cadia Rock for Barbados. Wow. Need to ask the Barbadians if they saw this coming here in Grenada.
Well, we were doing some calculations this morning and looking for places where medals could come, and I think my Barbadian colleagues were fairly confident that it would be a very good evening for Barbados.
Well, for those listening across the island of Barbados, you're having a fine night here at the CARIFTA Games.
Yeah, and the Barbadians, without an iron nurse, of course, Crystal Bentham, who goes 53.6, and Ariel Archer as well. So that team could potentially be even faster, and we'll talk about it being a development team. We could see better things still to come from Team Barbados going forward. Certainly speaks again to the investment in these young athletes. But speaking of investment in young athletes, we have decades of proof of just that, and the returns coming for Team Jamaica with another fine run. 3 out of 4 now. Can they complete the set?
Well, as I said, they had a long meeting last evening after the disappointment in the 4x1s. Only won one of those races. They have gone 3 already in the 4x4. The under 20 boys 4x4 comes up next. Bahamas, they're the defending champions in that one, and they have some serious quality on that team. So it will be a much closer race in my mind in the under 20 boys to go 4 straight for the Jamaicans. It's not impossible though, with the likes of McLeod, Mattison, Henry Tyrrell, and Joel Morgan, the likely candidates to be chosen from. Whereas the Bahamas team, they have Zion Davis, Egan Neely, Zion Shepherd, Giovanna Bridgewater, Lamont Moxie Jr. as the possible athletes that they could select from to represent them in the 4x4. Our good friends there, Sir John on the microphone. I don't think these Jamaicans have sat since the start of this session. I know a few of them.
Nor should they have. They've got if they were even thinking of sitting, they would find something very quickly to get them back on their feet. A brilliant throw by Salmon to elevate himself into silver in the shot put behind the Walcott of Barbados. And yet another gold medal goes home to Jamaica.
Jump across again to the triple jump for under 20 boys. We're in round number 5. And Carlin Archer is in 5th. He just jumped 14.78 meters. That's an improvement for him. Puts him in 5th position. Leapfrogs Javier Cato of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, who is now in 6th but jumps next. It's round number 5 of jumping. The final field event of CARIFTA 2026. The 53rd staging of this most auspicious event. So on the runway, That's Raquelme Hunter of Jamaica. He's lying in 4th position at the moment. Needs something over 15 meters to jump in a medal position. Caliste of Grenada, he's occupying the bronze medal position at the moment with 15.01 meters as his best.
So with a medal in the triple jump, Barbados would now have 16 medals for this meet. Gold in the 2 throws, 2 gold medals for Ashlyn Simmons
and their
as
teammates.
Well. Luke McIntyre, again with gold. So 5 gold medals.
Hunter, good use of the board. Gets the white flag. He likes it. He likes it a whole lot. Will it be an improvement for him? 14 meters and 94 so far.
Needs to get above 15 meters to get himself into the medal hunt in this, the penultimate round. 14.75. Solid.
That's for the previous jumper, Javier Cato. 15.28 meters.
15.28 meters.
He goes into the silver medal position with that jump. Well, Raquelme Hunter in round number 5. He liked it a lot, you know, and it shows. Messiah now in the bronze medal position, and the youngster on screen, Caliste, he's now in 4th. Let's see if he responds, Terry.
Caliste, 15.01 meters, his best so far. It's calling on the Grenadian fans to make some noise. When 15.60 meters at the Grenada Championships.
Behind the board, not sure if that reaction is.
Doesn't he? Shook his head.
It.
He shook his head, looked straight at the indicator board. That is right there parallel to the pit, and wasn't thrilled about what he saw. We'll have one more round of competition. I think so many of these field events have held such drama, have had ups and downs for the athletes. We've been seeing lead changes.
14.59 then for Caliste as we head back down trackside where Clyde has another set of interviews.
All right, thank you, Donald. And again, Jamaica seem to be running away with these 4x4s. They have completed 3 so far, and I have the winning under 20 team here. Girls, tell me, how does it feel to bring home another 4x4 gold medal?
I mean, it feels great. Honestly, it just feels great. You know, we all worked hard here, and it just feels like a privilege to go back home and go to Norman Malley and just swing.
All right. So you plan to celebrate this victory. Tell us, in terms of the running, the way you set up your team, how comfortable are you girls with the setup that will cause you to run so fast?
Well, you know, I'm very comfortable. I'm always running first leg. But I know some of these girls were misplaced out of their typical legs. But you know, we're Team Jamaica, we can adapt. And that's what we did. And we won. So, good adaptation, I'd say.
All right, wonderful. You came here not really having. We saw Guyana win the under 20 individual 400, but you girls just seem to have that chemistry. How do you build that chemistry?
It's a Jamaican chemistry, man. It's natural. It's natural. We want to win it natural.
All right, so there you had it. It's a Jamaican chemistry for these 4x400s. You saw it, you were following, and so girls, congratulations. best wishes as you continue in your track careers.
Thank you so much.
All right, wonderful. Back up to you, Donald.
Well, Terry, I can tell you what I'll be wearing to the airport tomorrow, for sure.
And what will that be?
We'll have some black, green, and gold.
As you should.
Exciting there. It's just natural. So round number 5 still ongoing in the triple jump. The leader in the competition, Michael Andre Edwards. Silver in the long jump. He leads with a massive 15.84. Has jumped 16 meters this season. Behind the board there,
silver medalist in this event last year and might have done himself some damage. Not the easiest of events on the body, the triple jump. Someone was just asking me yesterday about whether long jump is damage. I said, no, triple jump. That's the one.
And he still manages to jump over 15 meters. 15.37.
So well in front here.
That mark, well, he has jumped rather, 15.42, 15.84, 15.59, 15.37. All of those marks would put him in the gold medal position. Only the 15.18 in round 2 would have put him down the pack. This is a man from Trinidad and Tobago. That's Perez.
Mm-hmm.
Cristiano.
With a K.
With a K. That's going to be close on the board, you know. Very good use of the board. He gets the white flag.
The white. A little bit skeptical from this angle. He'll hope to improve, though, because he's down in 8th place with 2 jumps of 14.58 meters. We're down to the last jump for each of these young men. Seven jumps remain in total after this one.
.06 meters for
Cristiano Perez.
And that moves
jumps
him
into fourth.
Yes.
Wow. Where did that come from?
Last round vibes.
Last round, CARIFTA nearly done. He's pulled that all the way out.
Carlin Archer, the Bahamian, the long jump gold medalist. Not his best event here. The triple jump, he's in 6th position now. Was 5th before that jump from Perez. Psychs himself up to go down the runway. Behind the board. He's glancing at the board as well. Gets the white flag. Still glancing and looking around.
And Archer was actually down at 8th and moved up in the 5th round with a clearance of 14.78 meters. Our last event on the track for CARIFTA 2026. St. Kitts and Nevis are in lane 1. Akanye Samuel, Francis, Jaden Hendrickson, Tejuan Webb, and Jasano Henderson. Trinidad and Tobago, Omari Brown, Michaelan Woods, Brian Scott, Kyle Alexander. Jamaica, Jabulani McLeod, Jabari Matheson, Paul Henry, Giovanni Tyrell. The men from the Spice Isle, Grenada, Keelan Moses, Daryl Daniel is back, Kanik Nixon, and that boy, Ian George, looks to get himself on the podium to close out CARIFTA 2026. Another opportunity for Barbados. Nadal Seal, Aidan Moore, Jakai Brewster, and Shamari Greenwich Lewis. The Bahamas, Zion Davis, Egan Neely, Zion Shepherd, and Giovanni Bridgewater. I think a couple of those boys would have been on the under-17 team last year. And last but not least, fairly impressive team. Guyana, Tishon Easton, Caden Persaud, Skylar Charles, Javon Roberts, no Malachi Austin.
Just doing 2 events, Austin.
And winning 2. Do 2, win 2. That's fine.
Sure. They don't give away shore for onshore, they say.
There you go. Malachi Austin, 400-meter champion, also won with his team, including Tishon Easton, the mixed 4x4 relay. Excellent effort on the opening night.
They're marched to their position.
We just missed the measurement for Colin Archer for the introduction of the 4x4 men. Archer went 14.73 on his final round, did not improve, remains in 6th position. Jaden Maxwell of Trinidad and Tobago fouled his 6th attempt. So down to 5 men jumping. Strong jump from Cristiano Perez. Funny thing for Perez, but for Riquelme Hunter, he would have jumped himself into the bronze medal position.
That's it. That was something on his final jump.
So Christophe Caliste, he has gone over 15 meters, I think 4 or 5 times since last year. So he actually went 15.25 in the under-17s last year to get the silver. Christophe Caliste has gone as far as 15.60 meters just about a month ago at the Grenada Championships right here. And these guys are jumping out of their skins.
Yeah, 15.11 now.
These guys are really going for it on their final jumps. And he now is into 4th.
So he pushes Perez down to 5th. It's a long march for these 4x4 athletes, you know. They're enjoying themselves.
Gives the crowd even more time to get into it.
Sounds like Patrice Roberts being played in the background.
The main stands are filled. The secondary stands over on the other side along the back straight also filled.
Seems like medal ceremony is happening as well, just before the 4x4. That's a discus competition.
We saw Shaw winning earlier. Tracy, the bronze. Telesford, silver. Presenting the medals once again. Anderson Peters, magnificent body of work for him. Jafari Shaw, Trinidad and Tobago, will receive the gold medal. Personal best 56.30 he threw this evening, the Jamaica college man. Said he was a little bit surprised. I think given the conditions He did exceptionally well. Will graduate to the 1.75 kilogram discus next year.
Girls 4x400 relay under 17. Presenting your bronze medalists, Trinidad and Tobago.
On the 17 girls 4x400 meters relay, Trinidad and Tobago receiving their bronze medal.
5.4 seconds. 3 minutes 45.64 seconds. Now your silver medalists, the Bahamas.
Silver medalist Team Bahamas. Finished second last year as well. Final jump coming up momentarily in the triple jump for under 20 boys. 2 jumpers left. Aaron Messiah and Michael Andre Edwards. Messiah of Barbados in the bronze medal position. So the medalists have been decided. As we see the gold medalists in the under 17 girls 4x400 meters relay now mounting the podium. Defending the title they won last year. Waiting the mark for Messiah. We're just about a minute away based on the schedule from the 4x4 for under 20 boys. Likely to go a little after that time, as they allow for the conclusion of the triple jump for under 20 boys.
We move now to boys 4x400 meter relay under 17.
The under 17 boys come next. Messiah's mark yet to be displayed.
Confirmed though as a medalist is Messiah.
Boys 4x400 meter relay under 17.
He will do no worse than bronze. Despite that,
fouls.
Excellent, and he fouls it.
So he gets the bronze. Another one for
One
Barbados.
of the members of the Barbados team. So Barbados there, of course, for the bronze medalists.
So the under 17 boys 4x400 meters relay, Barbados getting the
4
bronze.
members per team, representing, of course, Barbados.
So Raquelme Hunter confirmed as a silver medalist for Jamaica in the triple jump for under 20 boys, and a foul for Michael Andre Edwards on his final jump, but he wins the gold to add to his long jump silver, 15.84 meters for the Jamaican. Jamaica go 1-2 in the under 20 boys triple jump action.
Now we go to the silver medalists.
So Barbados in third, the Bahamas in second. It's under 17 boys 4x400 meters relay.
Your gold medalist and CARIFTA champion, Jamaica.
Gold medalists, Jamaica.
3 minutes 13.0.
Didn't win last year. That victory belonged to Bahamas. A 3:13 in their race. The Jamaicans this year, 3:13.07. giving them the win. So those are the medalists in the under 17 boys 4x400 meters relay. By my count, just about 3 more medal ceremonies to come. The 4x4 for under 20 girls, the 4x4 under 20 boys, and the triple jump under 20 boys.
All right, so photographers, I take it you've done your work. Thank you so very much, Mr. Anderson Peters, double world champion.
Just a nice way to tell the photographers that you're holding up time.
Go away.
This is Fiona Alexander Batiste, finance manager at the Communal Cooperative Credit Union Limited.
So the final event of CARIFTA 2026, the 53rd staging of this prestigious Junior and Youth Athletics Championships, is the under 20 boys 4x400 meters relay. The showpiece event, the showstopper, brings excitement, brings drama, brings entertainment and energy to the stands.
And it's been fine timing because the triple jump finishing just in time. And then, of course, the medal ceremony. The 4x4 under 20 boys. St. Kitts and Nevis goes in lane 1. Trinidad and Tobago in 2. Jamaica 3. Grenada will press for another medal in 4. Barbados have been having a great meet. They're in 5. The Bahamas in 6. And Guyana in 7. I think we have a nice mix of established and emerging quarter-mile relay programs going on here.
Certainly agree with you there, Terry, as the athletes sent to their marks. I think this is a very open 4x400 meters relay.
Yeah.
Jabulani McLeod for Jamaica starts them off. Omari Brown for Trinidad. Zan Davis has the baton for Bahamas. Guyana left in the blocks and they're brought back. The man from Guyana saying he didn't hear anything to Sean Easton. Not what you want to see for the final event. It was going so well up to this time.
Wish we could say that the 4x4 is usually uneventful, but that is not always the case.
Yeah, the man from Guyana left in the block, said he didn't hear anything.
I think Loss on the opening night said that was an issue out in lane 8.
Lane 8, not hearing.
Hear what was going on.
Someone going over there to check to see if they're hearing from it. Lane 8. It's a card he's raising. Oh no, he's signaling to the starter. So he's confirming that he's hearing now.
Usually the starter would ask, "Can you hear me?"
He said test just now. Seem like they're ready now.
Samuel Francis and Kitts and Nevis, Brown, Trinidad and Tobago, McLeod, Jamaica, Moses, Grenada, Seal, Barbados, Davis, the Bahamas, and Eastern Guyana.
In the set position. Away they go, the final event of CARIFTA 2026. The boys under 20 4x400 meters relay. as they head down the backstretch. The team in light blue, that's the Bahamas. They lead early based on the stagger with Zion Davis. Kinda giving chase. Barbados, left back. So too Grenada and Jamaica. It's Team Bahamas, the defending champion in this event, leading at the moment. Guyana chasing. Barbados chasing. Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago left way back in this one. The change is made for Bahamas. That's Egan Neely. Something went wrong with them though. Allows Barbados to go by and Guyana too. It also brings Trinidad and Tobago in the mix and Jamaica. Michaelan Woods has the baton for Trinidad. You know what he can do. But Team Guyana in front at this point. Jabari Mattison, another Trelawney native, has the baton for Jamaica. Brings them from 6th to 3rd. Barbados with Aiden Moore goes to the front. 5 teams at the front make that 6 with Grenada joining the party. Woods trying to bring Trinidad forward. It's Barbados who will change first. Jackie Brewster has the baton for Barbados. Jamaica giving chase through Paul Henry. Barbados in front. Trinidad and Tobago, they're in 3rd now with Brian Scott. Bahamas with work to do, the defending champions in 4th. Zion Shepherd has the baton for them. Team Barbados having a good run here on the final night of the CARIFTA Games. Paul Henry in striking distance with one change to come. Bahamas, they move into 3rd ahead of Trinidad and Tobago. Jamaica with Paul Henry goes to the front. Barbados staying close by. Jamaica changes first. Tyrrell gets the baton for them. Shamari Greenwich Lewis gives chase. The 400-meter hurdles under 20 champion in Tyrrell has the baton, but Barbados are moving with alacrity. They have gone by Jamaica and look to open a gap. What a big run this is for Team Barbados. The gap widens. Jamaica can't respond. Bahamas also gaining on Jamaica. It's Barbados in front and motoring away from Jamaica as Bahamas try to go with them as well. Barbados will win gold in the 4x4. Big run for them, and the time is fast too. 3:05.68 was the record. 3:05.49 on the clock downstairs. If that stands, the Barbados team has shattered the record. Confirmation coming momentarily. What a run from Team Barbados. Wow. Everyone waiting for the time to show on the big screen. What an anchor leg run there.
Shamari Greenwich Lewis.
3:05.49. It's a new record.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, they shattered the record that existed before from 2013 by Jamaica. 3:05.68, the record then. What an anchor leg from Team Barbados. Team Barbados, if there was a prize for the best performing team on a day, Team Barbados would definitely get that prize. What a day they had. That team, by the way, back in 2013, Lennox Williams, Omar McLeod, Javon Minzy, and Javon Francis. They have just seen that record being broken here by Team Barbados.
That man, Javon Minzy, brilliant in the relays.
Cameras focusing on Bahamas. They were third. Jamaica has to settle for silver in the 4x4 under 20. They win 3. Barbados wins 1. And 306.79 for the Jamaicans in second. Bahamas 307.28 in third. At this juncture, Paul Henry giving the Jamaicans the lead. And down the backstretch, Tyrrell had the baton for the Jamaicans. But the Barbadians sensed that they could get something out of it. And they got something significant, a gold medal. It was done at this point at the 200-meter mark, heading around the curve. And the Barbadians never looked back. Look at their teammate there down by the long jump, the triple jump area, cheering them on as well. 151, the number on his chest. Barbados. Wins the 4x4. Thought it was a very open 4x4, and it proved to be that way in the end.